Is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at warerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A suspect has been arrested in a Middletown cold case murder. Traveling auto parts salesman John Warren was found dead in a Middletown Holiday Inn guest room in 1985. Some of his belongings later turned up in Georgia while his car was found in Florida. A reexamination of evidence in the case has led to the arrest of a man named Randy McAllister on charges including aggravated murder. Investigators are working to learn the cause of a Monday night house fire in Warren County. The fire was reported at a home on South Wind Court in Mainville a little after 7:30 p.m. One person was taken from the scene to a local hospital for treatment of injuries that are described as non-life-threatening. Cincinnati Assistant Fire Chief, who was terminated from his post last year, is getting his job back. Sherman Smith, who had been with the CFD since 2017, was placed on paid administrative leave while being investigated last July for sharing confidential information and was later fired. An arbitration panel has now decided that Smith should be brought back, but as a district chief and not an assistant fire chief. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Fingan, Fee, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. We're just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And man, it's good to be back in the saddle, riding the range again. Yes, back in the saddle. I want to thank Kevin Aldridge. Or what do they call him? Aldridge and Allridge and everything.
I heard ostrich. I heard oil rig, Allbrig. Oh man, the list just goes on and on.
But he does a great job.
He does an excellent
job. That's why I picked him to be my backup man.
Yes.
He is the best. Kevin Aldridge, thank you for filling in for a couple of days for me while I was take a few days vacation. Went down to Athens, Georgia. The place where, when I was a kid, I could not go to the other side of the bus station. Yes, they would not let me go to the other side of the bus station and eat in the restaurant. And I wanted to get over there so bad because it looked so nice. You know, I think the food was probably better on the black side. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it was all smoky and cigarette butts on the floor. It just wasn't clean. But it was so clean on the white side. And I just wanted to get over there. But eventually, I went back as an adult, and the restaurant was closed. They didn't have a restaurant in there. I just went in there and sat in the seat. You know, I think Sharon took a picture of me at that airport. That traumatized me. I just couldn't understand why I couldn't go. But I saw other people over there, other kids over there. But I couldn't go. That's what I couldn't understand. Why? And it was finally explained to me that blacks and whites could not go to the same places in the Jim Crow South. But believe it or not, that town in Athens, Georgia, has a black mayor. Can you believe it? He was just elected, and he takes over, I think, January of 27. Yeah, black mayor in Athens, Georgia. And I had all that stuff printed. I tell you, the worst thing, you come back from vacation, I got all these stories. I'm sitting here printing them up. And then I got up just before the show. I got up and went over to the printer, and there were no papers there. I'm like, did somebody pull them off and send them there? I'm looking all over. And then I looked at the thing, and it says no toner. It was out of ink. And we can't find a cartridge to fit that machine. So normally if you put the cartridge in there, they're going to print. But we can't. Did he ever say, did he find one?
Well, there are no cartridges for that machine, but there is a fix. So what's going to happen, Mr. Ware, is we can probably go to break a little bit early. He's going to bring a printer in and connect it to that computer. That way you can just print it from that printer.
But I don't know. I got to go back to all these different websites that I'm getting these stories from. I can't remember where they are now.
Well, there's a history feature that you can go through and figure that out.
So? Okay.
He'll help you with that, Mr.
Oh,
Ware.
my God.
Yeah, I know.
It just never ends.
Great to be back, Mr. Ware.
I mean, I'm back. I got all these great stories. I even had the name of the mayor of Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
And
that was going to be my first question.
Yeah, I can't even remember his name.
Oh,
you know
man.
what
I tell you, he's so important to us. And I often also wondered, was he a Democrat or a Republican?
He was a Democrat.
Oh, okay.
Democrat.
Okay.
Yes. And I sent him, it was on Facebook, and I sent him a little, congratulations and everything. And I printed the story, and no story. I mean, geez, I tell you. Now, we don't need a new printer. We just need a cartridge for the printer. It's a great printer. Yeah. I mean, the printer looks new, but you got to have cartridges for that thing.
We have a lady that takes care of those things, but apparently she didn't take care of that one. So, and she works part-time now. She used to work full-time, but she works part-time now, I believe. Janelle.
Really?
I believe so, yeah. She works part-time.
Okay.
When was the last time you seen her, Mr.
Well,
Ware?
you never, a lot of people work here that you never see.
Yeah.
You forget they work here until the Christmas party. I'm like, you still work here?
Yeah, apparently some folks have at-home privileges that we would never have, Mr. Ware.
Yes.
Well, I would never have. I'll put it like that.
So, I plan to come in here and have a great, easy morning and had all these great stories and nothing. This is my time where we're going over the stories right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm laying out all the. I do remember that the fire chief, assistant fire chief, got his job back.
Yes.
Yeah, for sending information to the fire chief, and I guess the penalty was too harsh. They saying that he shouldn't have been fired, just demoted. So he's the district chief instead of the assistant fire chief. But he got his job, got a job back, not the same job, but he got his job back. How about that? Now, the fire chief Washington, who was fired, and he's trying to get his job back. I don't know if he's trying to get his job back or he's just suing the city in federal court. But anyway, this could help his case maybe. I don't know. It could help his case. So we'll see. We will see.
Oh, breaking news, Mr. Ware, about your printer issue.
Yes.
So apparently it was a paper jam.
Oh, okay. All right.
And the papers are printing.
Oh, great. Okay, that must be a God. I must be living right.
Yes, you are, Mr. Ware.
And speaking of that, I went to church, and I thought about you while I was at church in Athens, Georgia. Yes.
Really?
The preacher was preaching, and near the end of the sermon, the organist got up there, and he was, and I'm glad that you made it today. And the organ guy was boom, but it wasn't as clean and clear as your organ.
I know, Mr. Ware. My organ performs very well.
I said, Terrence Howard needs to be here to help Reverend Terry Jackson out. You would be right on it. They weren't, he was just a little late sometimes. And I'm like, Terrence Howard can do a better job.
That's a funny time to think of me, Mr. Ware, in church,
Well, see, I didn't think of you like Wesley, Wesley, was thinking in church. No, I didn't do that. But, when the guy was up there, I was like, okay, all right.
Would it be all right if I got done like a woman got done?
Oh, boy.
That was what he was thinking about in church.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you weren't, Mr. Ware.
No. I was thinking about the brunch after church. Like, what are they going to have? Because I'm hungry. That's what I was thinking.
Not the sermon, not the message. What's happening after? I get it, Mr. Ware.
But he did say something. He's like, if I could track everybody's credit card, he says, it would show that you spend more time at the mall than you do with the Lord.
Oh, boy. That's a lot of time to spend with the Lord, That's a lot of time. You got to have a personal life, too.
Yes. He said if you track the credit card, more time at the mall than in church with the Lord. Yes. All right. And church went about 2 hours, a little longer than I'm used to. But it would have been just an hour and a half. It was communion. That took up like 25 minutes or so. communion. So it ended up about 2 hours.
That's the drinking of the wine, right? The
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that took, 25 minutes, At Crossroads, they give you that as you're coming in the door so they don't have to pass it out. That takes more time. See, it's all a matter of time. But, they had to go from aisle to aisle and pass the thing down, and you get your bread and your wine out, and, that takes too much time. Just give it to them as they're coming in the door.
And you said, no, thanks, I got my own. You just pull out a bottle of Crown Royal.
No, I didn't do
You didn't pull the bottle of Crown Royal out, Mr. Ware?
No.
Okay.
No, but I did bring my Crown. But I didn't drink any Crown Royal while I was in. Let me tell you why. I tell you, this whole trip, Sharon said, get your medicine. Get your medicine. My blood pressure medicine and my sleeping pills and all that stuff. Get your medicine. I said, okay, I got it. And laid it down. I was distracted by something. I'm sure she was calling me to do something. I'm sure. and didn't pick it back up and put it in the luggage and got down there. No blood pressure pills. No, I couldn't sleep. No sleeping pills. So I said, oh boy, I can't drink because that'll make my blood. I won't have anything to control my blood pressure. So I only had a couple of beers the whole time I was down there.
Oh, man, just 2 beers?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
just
that
2
sucks.
beers.
That sucks, man.
That did it for me, And I took my blood pressure when I got back here, and it was off the charts, let me tell you. Because I had gone like 3 days without it. And so now I'm good to go.
All right, man, guess what? I see a stack of papers right next to me here, Mr. Ware.
Well, tell him to bring them over here.
Okay, we can take an early break.
Okay, let's take a break, and then I'll get my printed papers that I had that I'm only getting right now. So now my day is getting better. My blood pressure is down. And by the way, if you called yesterday, I won't count that as every other day. So if you called yesterday, you can call today. So this is the first day of the week for me, so it could be the first day of the week for you. If you called yesterday, feel free to call back. Maybe not Curtis Wells. I don't feel like running my blood pressure back up again, but I'm glad that Kevin Aldridge, he got a taste of what I get almost every other day.
Mr. Aldridge was Muhammad Ali yesterday, I tell you. Down goes Frazier.
All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment and information. Starting at 6 a.m., set your alarm for Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
What's going on, Cincinnati? This is Erica Campbell.
Followed by The Lincoln Ware Show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Hey, this is Lincoln Ware. Join me for The Lincoln Ware Show.
Then it's Keeping It Real.
All right. Yep. Got them all.
I don't know how he didn't figure out it was a paper jam at first.
But it did, because the light was flashing low toner.
Yeah.
It did. The light was flashing, and so I think that's what threw him off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's what threw him off, because it was flashing low toner. So maybe they should get some
with the toner?
Toner in here for that.
Yeah, well, that's what he couldn't find.
Right.
So, yeah.
Kid got shot at the library. He was a juvenile, but they won't tell us how old he was. Unbelievable. And what about the, I'm going to bring all this stuff up when I get back on the air, the white nationalists on the train there in D.C. And the little poor girl, I felt so sorry for she was like, it was almost like she was, what's her name? Oh, jeez. The back of the bus lady. Why can't I think of her name?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks, yes, Rosa Parks. She looked like Rosa Parks sitting on that train around all those white supremacists.
She did have a look on her face that said, what in the hell is going on around here?
And she looked scared. She did look scared.
Yeah.
She looked scared. Yeah, she really did look scared.
If they had harmed that lady, I would have to catch a bus out there and try to.
Oh, yeah.
Or take a flight out there and try to find these cats.
This is not the first time. My daughter said they got on the train when she was on a train in D.C.
Really?
They got on there. Yeah.
Which daughter?
Tia.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All my good stories I had here. Man, I'm so glad they didn't get lost. Man. I didn't take any meds over the weekend. My Prevagen either. That's why I couldn't remember Rosa Parks' name. It would have taken me if I just could sit here in silence, I would have thought of it. I don't know who took the picture. It was on national media. It was on all the websites. She looked so scared. Oh, I missed that. When did that story come out? The city manager hiring Ken Parker as a consultant?
(686-687-6322) or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And by the way, the new mayor, mayor-elect of Athens, Georgia, is Dexter Fisher. Okay? I got my papers there. Dexter Fisher is going to be the first black mayor in Athens, Georgia. A town that was had colored and black signs all over the city. You had to go to the black movie theater. You couldn't go to the white movie theater. Then finally, when they let you go to the white movie theater, you had to sit in the balcony. So, and now they've got a black mayor in that city. How about that? All right, let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters. Check in with my good friend, Detective Tiffany Green. How you doing today?
I'm good. Good morning. Welcome back.
Well, it's good to be back. Good to be back.
It's great having you back.
Well, I tell you, I missed everybody here. I had to tune in and listen. Let's see, I didn't tune in Friday, but I did tune in on, Friday was a rebroadcast, so I know I didn't tune in to that. But, and Thursday, what was I doing Thursday? I did listen on Thursday, but I didn't. Did I hear you on Thursday? Maybe not. I think I tuned in late. But anyway, glad to hear you this morning. Who are we looking for?
Cincinnati Police District 3 WDBZ is looking for Clarice Lowe. Ms. Lowe is wanted for felony abduction and misdemeanor assault. On June 28th of 2026, during a physical altercation, Ms. Lowe punched the victim in the jaw, causing visible injury, and attempted to force the victim into a vehicle without the victim's consent. Clarice Lowe is a black female. She's 47 years old. She's 5 foot and 168 pounds. Clarice Lowe has no known criminal history and was last known to live on Kipling Avenue in Mount Airy. Cincinnati Police District 1 is looking for Merwine Aschek. Mr. Aschek is wanted for felony breaking and entering. On June 22nd of 2026, Mr. Aschek knowingly entered the Brothers Tire Service without the victim's consent with the intent to commit theft. Merwine Aschek is a male unknown race. He's 5'8" and 174 pounds. Merwine Aschek has a criminal history of drug abuse and was last known to live on West Tire Avenue in Westwood. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Clarice Lowe or Merwine Aschek, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right. He was going to break in and steal some tires, probably. I tell you, he needs his ass checked. That was his name. A good one. Yes. And Terrence didn't give me proper credit for that good one, but I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, they must have taken sound effects away.
Yeah, no. Anyway.
I missed it.
Well, the guy who broke into the store was named Ass Check. I said he needed his ass checked for breaking into the store. Yeah.
You wanted a rim shot for that.
Yes, that's deserving of a rim shot.
Okay, since my job is on the line, here you go. There you go.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 352-3040, night or day.
All right, have a good one.
All right, thanks for your call. That's Detective Tiffany Green right there on the scene. Yes, a couple other stories we got here that I didn't get a chance to mention. Jeff Weiler bought a site along the Norwood Lateral. They're going to build a car dealership right there. I'm trying to picture where it is, but it's more on the north side. It's on the north side of the Lateral, and I don't know. I just can't picture what's along that way where they could put a car dealership. They say it's very visible from 562. So Jeff Weiler continues to buy more dealerships around the area. And you'll hear some news on Jeff Weiler maybe later in the week. We'll see. They had a big string of car break-ins in Over the Rhine over the weekend. And, of course, nothing was taken. Rambling for guns, looking for guns, glove box open, just rambled in there and things like that. They did break a few windows to get in some of the cars, but most of the time, the car's already unlocked, and they go right in there, look for guns, and keep it moving. Chris Brown, remember the other week I told you his dogs attacked a housekeeper, and she filed a $13 million lawsuit? She won that lawsuit. Chris Brown's ex-housekeeper wins a $13 million settlement after that dog attack. Unbelievable. Donald Trump is easing up on the government's labeling and restriction of testosterone. They're changing the label, and this is going to really open it up for people to get testosterone, So the United States Department of Health and Human Services requesting revisions to the labels on testosterone replacement therapy. So it's going to include removing a statement that the safety and effectiveness of testosterone replacement therapy has not been established in men with age-related low testosterone. So I don't know. They're going to open it up. We'll see. Memphis, Tennessee, National Guard soldiers shot and killed a black man. He was running away from something, and he turned and pointed a gun at the National Guard soldiers, and they fired and killed him. And now the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is investigating the shooting, and they haven't came to a determination on whether the guardsmen were at fault or what. So we'll have to wait and see on that. White supremacists in D.C., and Donald Trump says it's democracy. Them getting on a train and shouting and wearing masks. The white supremacists didn't want to wear masks during COVID. We have rights. We don't have to. But they wear masks to conceal their faces when they know they're doing wrong. How about that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And we were celebrating. They did this on July 4th during the 4th of July celebration. And it reminds you of where we were 250 years ago. We were still in slavery. So let us not forget that. And the white nationalists, they say white nationalists, but they just use that word to soften the blow of supremacists or racists, white racists. They could, you could throw, they kill me using white nationalists. Unbelievable. A Texas couple, man, 80 years old. The man was 80, the woman was 74, and they tried to smuggle some cocaine across the border. 345 pounds of cocaine. What? Yes. And, boy, if you give the 80-year-old life in prison, that's only giving him maybe 5 or 10 years, So I don't know what's going to happen, but it was concealed in a little trailer they had, and they x-rayed the trailer, and that's how they found the cocaine. The dog had alerted them, and they opened it up and didn't see anything. They said, let's x-ray this thing. There may be some hidden compartments. And they x-rayed the trailer, and boom, found 345 pounds of cocaine. And they said they were taking it to Houston, Texas, and they were only going to get paid like $5,000 to $10,000 for transporting all that cocaine across the border. They would have had to give me a lot more than that. I mean, geez, $5,000 to $10,000? Are they crazy? Unbelievable. A teenager shot downtown near the library. Yeah. And police are not giving the age of the teenager, but seems like they could give the age. I know they can't give the name, but at least give us the age. And he's expected to survive. Not clear what led to the shooting. So, man, I tell you, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Let's take a break.
Real quick, Mr. Ware, before
Yes.
we go to break, let's go to Novella. She's got some great info for you.
Novella? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to Novella. Novella, how are you today?
I'm fine. Good morning to you. I just wanted to let you and your listeners know, whenever you go out of town and you forget your medicine, as long as there's a pharmacy that you go to in Cincinnati, you can go there and tell them that you forgot your medicine. They will give you a 3-day supply.
Yeah, okay, see, the last 3 prescriptions I got was not from the pharmacy. It was from the pharmacy at the dedicated where I go. So they have their own pharmacy, and that's where I got that medicine. Now, the sleeping pills, that's a narcotic. They wouldn't have given me any samples of that. Okay.
No, you would have to go to a dispensary.
Right. A dispensary? Okay. Yeah. All right, I got you.
Some gummies.
I don't think they have that in Georgia. I don't think they have marijuana's legal down there. I don't think they have that there. So I was just up, in a bind.
Yes, you were.
Yes. All right. But yeah, I
for
know you can do
anybody
that.
else,
I know
they
you
can
can
go
do
to
that.
their
Yeah.
pharmacy.
Yeah. Go to your farm. They will give you a couple of days of medicine. Yes. All right.
All right. You have a good day.
Thanks for your call. Okay. There you go. Yeah, the sleeping pills, there was no go on that for sure. All right. Let's go
to a break.
To a break. That's what I was doing. And we'll come back. What would I do without you, Terrence Howard? You are the man. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoops?
Lincoln is getting bootleg meds. No, the place where I go, where my primary doctor, they've got a pharmacy there, and they give you blood pressure medicine and all that other stuff.
You should have that 80-year-old drug mule smuggle you some sleeping pills.
Yeah. I mean, gee, I wouldn't have to pay him much, would I? Jeez. Man, they were getting over on them. They would have to pay me $100,000. Because how much you think 345 pounds of cocaine will get you?
Listen, I'm not a drug dealer, but I'm sure that's millions and millions of dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Jeez.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of drugs to be going to the airport.
Telling you. Gee.
And the dog kept barking.
Well, they weren't at the airport. They were crossing the border.
Oh,
at
crossing
the border
the border.
check.
Oh,
yeah, border
okay.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. How did I get to sleep without my medication? I took some Benadryl one night. You can't take that a lot, but I did one night. And then the next night, I was just tired, and I went to sleep anyway. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, boy. And now I'm back to normal. I feel great. Yes. What divided by 9? What is he talking about? I do have a Walgreens. That's where I get my sleeping pills, Walgreens. Not Walgreens, but CVS. Believe me, I have those accounts. I have those, and I have done that before. I can get by without taking my blood pressure medicine, but those sleeping pills, you know, I got to have them to get a good night's sleep. I'll go to sleep, and then I'll wake up a couple hours later and, you know, feel like I've been asleep all night. And that's no good.
No, I've been going through that. I've been taking over-the-counter sleeping pills.
Yeah.
And they work for a little while, then they just stop working.
Yep. Well, that's why they won't give the age, because I think they might be embarrassed that he was out there on the street after curfew. He's probably 14 years old. Who knows? Brent Beard, for your information, I'm getting them back. How about that, Brent Beard? I'm getting more car privileges. Maybe that's why I gave it to him, huh? You're always speaking before you know what's going on, Brent. Yeah, that girl on the bus did kind of look like Ruby Bridges. Little Ruby Bridges.
And that's how I handle every project I get.
Discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org. Brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Down goes the USA in the World Soccer. Man, that, what do they call it? The goalkeeper, the goalie? What are they? I'm not a big soccer man, but that guy was horrible. The goalie for the United States was horrible. He was horrible. I don't know. Is that the regular guy that's been there the whole time? Was he a substitute? But he was crap last night. Jeez. Was he sick? What was going on with that dude? All right. Let's go to, oh boy, what a way to start the show off. None other than Queen. Queen, what's on that feeble mind of yours today?
Hi, Lincoln. Welcome back.
Okay, get me off that speaker or get out of the bathroom or wherever you are, because that sounds horrible.
All right, can you hear me?
It sounds horrible. Just get, am I on the speaker or what am I on?
Hold on.
Okay. God.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, better.
All right, so welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Were you in the bathroom or what? Jeez.
Yeah, I got a
That's all right. I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay.
It was remodeled, so I hang out in the nice, clean bathtub.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness.
What? Yeah, so you crack me up. You almost funny as Donald Trump sometimes.
Oh boy.
But I got to laughing when you was all surprised about Mayor Fisher being elected in Athens, Georgia.
Yes. What about it?
Well, he's 81 years old, and I think he's about 6 or 7 years younger than you, or older than you.
I think he's probably older than me. If he's 80-something years old, he's older than me.
Yeah, he's 81.
I didn't know. I didn't get it.
I'm in the finite, eternal evidence. I got that law enforcement in me.
Yeah. So
and
you
it's
researched
it. It's a cold case, so I checked it out.
He didn't look like he was that old.
That's not the same race of so-called white people from when you grew up. But these white people, according to the percentage in Athens, Georgia, and the race ethic, it's black men who got with white women. It's a higher percentage.
Where are the white women at?
Huh? Well, he's running the 5th district. And if you look up the 5th district, that composed of a lot of little counties. But it doesn't say the whole of Athens. That includes the part where
look, I don't know what you were reading. Athens, Georgia.
Everything you want to know is...
Wait, hold on. Just stop. Slow down. Athens, Georgia is in Clark County. Okay? He is the mayor of Athens, the city of Athens, which is in the county of Clark County. What are you talking about?
He runs District 5. And what I'm saying is, in that district, and including the entire part of Athens, Georgia,
oh boy,
the percentage of black men getting with white women is higher than white men and African women. But they still reprocreating.
Yes.
And this make up the new population of Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
All right.
There was only one white woman at the family reunion, so I will tell you that. Only one.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, if we don't chronicle our race, you're never gonna be able to deal with this racism.
Okay. Where did you get that the mayor was 80-something years old?
All you gotta do is ask what his age is. His name is Dexter Fisher.
And he didn't look 80 to me. People on here say they Googled it and he's 67 years old.
Listen.
That goes to show you don't know everything. You think you know stuff, but you don't know.
Can I tell you this? What I've seen with this demographic over the years and growing up is that the so-called black male has lost his swag.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I see Donald Trump got more swag in his Black Power fist pump.
Get out of here. I know you're crazy now. I always question whether you were crazy or not, but I know for sure now, Queen, you're crazy. Trump does not have any swag whatsoever. Have you seen him dance to YMCA? Does that look like swag to you?
I'm saying that, listen, you just seen the so-called Ku Klux Klan, a bunch of white men with masks on, right?
Yes, I just saw that.
Okay, and in the middle of all that, you seen a little chocolate African female girl.
Yes, yes.
That's who they protecting.
Oh,
those white men are.
What the hell are you? Where are you getting this? They were not protecting her. Get out of here.
You got to look at the big picture, Lincoln.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the picture.
It's called eternal evidence.
God. Let me go. I got to go, Queen. You have confirmed my suspicions all these years that you're crazier than hell.
Explain that point.
Explain what point?
Okay, that little African sister sitting in the middle of a group of Ku Klux Klan. Those Ku Klux Klan men represent your children. They're a bunch of weaklings who y'all gave birth to with the German race. And that sister represents testosterone.
Oh, gee. Thanks for you. I can't take it anymore.
There's something
I can't take it.
Squee going on
my God.
here.
Oh, Lord. She is crazy. Y'all see what I mean now when I say she's crazy? That proves it right there. That proves it. And the 5,000 people who voted for her when she ran for mayor of Cincinnati, you're just as crazy as she is. Oh, boy. All right. Let's go to Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie, how are you today?
What's going on, Link? Long time no see. Happy belated 4th.
I don't know whether, you say happy belated 4th to people who were in slavery 250 years ago.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to call about
I get it.
The soccer game.
Oh, man.
Trump messed that up when he threatened the man that put the black guy back in.
Yeah.
Which he should have let the black guy stay out, and then they could have said, maybe we could have won if he'd have been in there.
Yeah.
Now he made it look real bad. He done threatened them people, done called that man and said, he did some crazy stuff.
Well, the guy didn't do it. He put it up to the committee, and the committee said he could go back in. So he got out of it by saying, I turned it over to the committee, and they voted to let him in. So I don't know.
But it put it tainted
did. Yes, it did.
Soccer league, because now they looking at it. The president came in there and made this man play when he was suspended. Everybody knew he was suspended.
Yeah, it was the big old bully United States at it again. The bully United States calling to fix the soccer game. That's what it looked like.
And he did another thing. Like he said, but Obama lives in his head. He did that new plane he got.
Yeah, he did
graffiti.
Graffiti on
make it look like they just bad people. Black associated with them, they ain't no good. And then he, and I was trying to figure this out. The plane he got, he used our tax dollars on it, right?
Yes.
And then he said that when he leaves, he's going to take it and put it in his library.
Yeah.
But then I heard something the other day. They said, wait a minute. The other presidents might have to ride this plane because you done spent all this tax money from the people. And then you can take another plane to the museum to play it. But this one here, but he already saying it's his plane. It's his plane. So it's a problem. That guy's a problem. That's all I got.
All right. Hey, thanks for your call.
All right.
All right. We'll take a break right now. Come back. Coming up at 11 o'clock, Joe Santangelo, Cincinnati Music Festival. We'll find out everything you need to know about the music festival. So he'll be in at 11. Feel free if you got questions for him. He'll answer them. Yes. All right. Let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Join him every weekday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for impactful interviews, bold discussions, and the perspectives you won't hear anywhere else.
The Tavis Smiley Show.
Weeknights, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
12:30, The Buzz.
Join the African American Engagement Work Group on Friday, July 10th from 11 till 3 p.m. for the Live Well Cincinnati Health and Healing Expo at Corinthian Baptist Church, 1920 Tennessee Avenue. Enjoy free food, free health screenings, and valuable resources for individuals and families. Community providers will be on site with health screenings, support for seniors, and family support programs. Connect with partners offering support for mental health, substance abuse, housing, and more. Visit hcaaew.com for more information.
You're invited to be a part of the nation's largest gathering of the family at the 38th Midwest Black Family.
All right. No, Charlie Wilson is still on, but we'll ask Joe at 11. We'll find out. But I think Charlie Wilson is still good.
Yeah, he's been battling some health issues.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'd be nice to see him, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 on Charlie if he's going to show up or not.
Coco Gauff won her match today. I would love to see Serena play here in Cincinnati for the Cincinnati Open.
I bet you would, Mr. Ware.
The last time, well, it wasn't the last time she was here, but I went to see her the one time, and I was sitting right there where she walks by, and she had been playing. It was hot. And she had sweat all over her. And we shook hands, and all her sweat just kind of just pounced on me.
Yeah.
Her sweat.
I'm hearing the porn music right now in my head.
Oh, boy. Okay, on whose Facebook? Where? J-Do, what? Somebody just got shot on the bus. J-Do said somebody got shot on the bus. Oh, man.
Was it on the bus you
Well,
drive?
yeah,
Jay?
was it his bus? I'm sure it wasn't his bus, but he said he got video of it.
Oh,
video is on Facebook. So where would I look to find the video? On whose Facebook page? J-Do? Calling J-Do, give me a report. I love Serena, but she found out that a 44-year-old body doesn't play like a 25-year-old body. That's true. Some of those balls that hit, she didn't even try to get them. She just stood there and looked at them. Oh. Lynn and Liberty, person was shot. Someone did shoot another person as they exited the metro. Damn, it's not safe to drive the metro anymore.
Pre-diabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Coming up at 11, Joe Santangelo from the Cincinnati Music Festival. And, man, that time is coming up. It'll be the week after next. It'll be here. Man, I tell you, time is flying. But we'll hear from Joe, find out what's going, anything new with the festival and anything, everything answered when it comes to the festival. When you talk to Joe, let me tell you. Pharaoh, how you doing?
Yes, I'm all right, Lincoln. You know, I heard you mention about your blood pressure. Lincoln, I told you years ago to go to GNC or wherever you go and go to the health food store, buy Kyolic garlic for the heart. It is odorless garlic. It is for blood pressure. I had my blood pressure checked Friday, 117/71.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This, the doctor can't hardly believe it. They think it's because of their blood pressure medicine they're giving me, but I don't think it.
Yeah. Well, try not taking the blood pressure medicine that they're giving you. And
what
then
is natural, Lincoln.
Yeah,
I take what is natural.
Okay.
So my blood pressure, 117/71. Go to the health food store and go buy it. But, Lincoln, what I called about is, I want to talk briefly about a few things. You were talking about Jim Crow stuff in Athens, Georgia.
Yes.
Let me talk about white folks for a little bit and about things that they hate about black people and things they love about black people.
Oh, boy.
Why you say that?
Okay, now I'm waiting to hear what they love and what they hate.
Well, I'm telling you, first of all, the kind of black person that white people love. First of all, you appear to me as not being a threat. Therefore, I can deal with you. You're not a threat to me. You're not a threat to my culture. I can relate to you. That you have no consciousness of your past or present history. Whites like a black like that. I like a black who is a Christian. You identify and relate to my Bible. It lets me know that I have freed you from physical slavery, but you're still a mental slave. I still have you because you identify with my beliefs, my concepts, being a Christian. These are not the beliefs of your people. These are the beliefs that I gave your people. See, we whites don't understand, and blacks don't understand, that we function basically from different hemispheres of our brain. I told you, Lincoln, science documents this, that whites are the only people who function from the midbrain to the left hemisphere. Their left hemisphere thinking is what controls them. It makes them aggressive because of people who they don't like, people who don't look like them. That left hemisphere of black, brown, red, and yellow people, they are the only people who basically function in the left hemisphere of their brain. Everybody else functions from the midbrain to the right hemisphere.
And how does that affect their personality?
I told you it makes them aggressive.
I'm talking about black folks' personality.
What do you mean?
How does the right part of
it is the concrete side. You deal with the what is. He deals with the what if. And let me explain to you real quick about why they hate you. They simply hate you because you're black. There's xenophobia. Because you do not look like them. That's why I hate you. This is what I'm saying about that.
But what about the ones that don't hate you? What about the ones that don't hate you? Their brains are not functioning right?
What I'm saying, Lincoln, there are no absolutes. But what I'm saying is that when you talk about those ones who you say do not hate us, because you, like I say, like a John Brown, for example. John Brown was not pro-black. John Brown, he helped blacks in 1859 at Harper's Ferry because he felt it was wrong the way they were being treated, not because I felt you were my equal.
Yes, yes.
See, there's a distinction.
All right.
Like when I tell black people, when they see a white woman who's got a black boyfriend, oh, she's cool. She's down with black people because she got a black boyfriend, a black husband. No, she only likes that one. The rest of you are still in. Okay. I still feel I'm superior to you all.
Pharaoh,
see?
and I got to run.
Like this particular one.
I got to run, Pharaoh. Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. She only likes that one. That brain says like that one. Unbelievable.
Now, I have read a news story about a white woman who just calls her biracial children N-words.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So I think he's got a point there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Miss Nettie, how's everything going out there in Lincoln Heights?
Beautiful Lincoln Heights.
Beautiful,
How
Lincoln.
you doing? And welcome back, you and First Lady.
Yes.
Okay, Sharon Ware. I want to say that. And I want to
Well,
say...
you know, when we were in Georgia, somebody came over to Sharon, and they asked her, how does it feel to be the First Lady?
Well, hey, we always loading stuff on her, you know.
Yes.
I want to thank Mr. Melvin for cooking for 2 days. Hey!
All right.
Real Terrence Howard, thank you for being there with the Rev, Kevin Aldridge.
Yes.
Am I saying it right?
No, you're not, but we know what you're talking about.
All right, and his First Lady. Oh, my God. He loves her.
Yes.
And he's been good to us.
And they make a great comedy team, too. Have you ever seen any of their stuff
No,
on Facebook?
I haven't, but
Okay.
I can tell you this. She asked about Miss Nettie.
Yes.
That's a good thing,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
And I met one of my cousins yesterday. He's a head out here of the village. I don't know, he's the village manager or whatever.
Oh, boy. All of your relatives love politics, don't they?
Well, they love politics. And my brother, one of my brothers, okay, Jeffrey Davison.
Yeah.
He's down in Burlington, Kentucky.
Okay.
All right, and I just want to say welcome back. Welcome back, to you, Lincoln.
All right, Miss Nettie, I got to run. Thanks for your call.
Bye-bye.
Unbelievable. All right. Will Ohio flip in 2026? The polls are showing a tight governor's race. Yes. I'm not sure whether Ramaswamy can win rural Ohio. Those farmers out there in the flatlands of Ohio, can Ramaswamy convince them to vote for him? I don't think so. I'm really thinking that he's not going to be able to convince them, but we'll see. Brent, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much, Uncle Lincoln. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there. What's up? What's going on down in Dallas, Texas?
Oh, not much. Just trying to stay out the heat.
Yes,
Got
yes.
the air conditioning running full time. So.
Yes.
But yeah. Hey, where's that Mitch McConnell?
Well, he was in the hospital, and I don't know. They're keeping everything a secret for some reason. I don't know. I just don't want him to show up for any votes. If they can keep him hid away, if they have any big votes coming up, then keep him hidden away. Yeah. I don't know where he is.
The stories I'm seeing online that he is either brain dead or totally incapacitated, and he's doing like a Weekend in Bernie's type of deal. To where his staff and his wife is out of the country.
Yeah, she's in China.
Yeah.
She's in China.
Yeah.
So,
now, if your spouse was incapacitated and in the hospital, would you be in a country 15 hours away?
I was just wondering. I'm like, what the hell is she doing in China, and he's here in some mystery hospital somewhere, tucked away, and nobody knows where he is? I don't know. Maybe she's cutting a big deal with China or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. They just don't want the Democratic governor to replace him.
Right. You know what? Because he can do that. I forgot about that. But I thought he had to replace him with a Republican.
No.
He doesn't.
Not the way I understand
Okay.
it. I think they changed their laws to where they tried to strip that power from the governor, but it's in their Constitution. So that's the governor's job.
Yeah,
because that's what Republicans do. When they lose a race, they'll strip power from the incoming
Yep, that's what they do. Yeah. So he needs Bashir needs to should demand to know where he is or something. Some kind of way they can find out. I don't know what powers he can use, but he can find out what's going on, and he needs to do that like right now.
Yeah. And over the weekend, did you hear the story about a black kid named Nolan Xavier down in Mississippi?
No, what did he do?
He was on a boat with his so-called white friends off of the coast and going to an island called Horn Island. They came back. He didn't. And they found him a few days later on Horn Island or around that area, and all of his so-called friends have lawyered up.
Oh, boy.
So they're like, oh, it's under investigation. We don't know what happened. I'm like, well, you got prime suspects. If you got 5 people to go out and only 4 come back.
They were out drinking or something, and things got carried away, and somebody died. This kid died, and now everybody's going to have their own story of what happened.
Yeah, and that just, for, parents and grandparents, make sure your children are choosing their friends wisely.
Yes, yes.
And if you are the only person of that particular ethnic group going into the woods, like what happened in Indiana, or going somewhere, that's probably, you should hear the saxophones playing. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you have no way of, it's going to be their word against yours, and if you're dead, it's going to be just their word.
All right.
And everything. And, you're up on a break, so have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Brent, thanks for your call. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Joe Santangelo, everything you need to know about the Cincinnati Music Festival coming up in just a few weeks right here. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Many Cincinnati motorists are experiencing a drop in fuel prices this week. AAA reports the average price of regular fuel locally is now $3.48 per gallon. That is 25 cents less than the price 1 week ago. The average cost of a gallon of regular fuel in the Buckeye State is $3.58 per gallon. A Cincinnati assistant fire chief who was terminated from his post last year is getting his job back. Sherman Smith, who had been with CFD since 2017, was placed on paid administrative leave while being investigated last July for sharing confidential information and was later fired. An arbitration panel has now decided that Smith should be brought back, but as a district chief and not as assistant fire chief. The Reds open a 3-game series with the Phillies tonight at Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati leads the season series between the two teams 2-1. Results of a newly released survey rank Cincinnati high among the most stressed cities in America. Wallet Hub compared numbers from 180 American cities. Cincinnati came in 4th among Ohio cities and 18th overall. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. As always, it's good to talk to Joe Santangelo, Cincinnati Music Festival. And, man, I've been knowing Joe since I think my first appearance down there was in 1973. I just started working at WCIN.
Yeah.
And you and Dino were putting on the festival.
Yep. Yeah, it started in the, in the early 60s.
Yeah.
As you well know. So, and we had, I remember it over WCIN.
Yes.
I remember my old buddy over there, Sonny Burns.
Sonny Burns. He was a general manager and / salesperson because he was into the sales also. But,
yes, he was.
Sonny Burns, the late Sonny Burns. And let's see, I don't know if they mentioned his name there, but it was so many people.
They should, Sonny was
so many people worked at WCIN. That's a monumental job to try to name all the important people. But Sonny was big. He was important.
Yes.
He's one of the guys that hired me, along with Bob Long. So remember that name, Bob Long.
I do remember that.
Yes. And I tell you, those were great. And WCIN's going into the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, along with Heat Wave. When the last time was Heat Wave here?
I don't think we've ever had them.
Really?
No.
No kidding.
No.
Unbelievable.
And you know what's funny? I just have this thing about numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The address for WCIN was 106 Glenwood.
There you go, 106 Glenwood. You're right.
And I probably, it's who knows? It's probably been 45 years, 50 years since I've been there. But.
And I remember the phone number, 281-7180.
That I didn't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
513-281-7180 was the number for WCIN. Unbelievable.
Sure
but
is.
festival right around the corner. I know ticket sales are starting to move now, and people who want to sit in that club section, which is a popular section, they need to. How are the tickets looking for the club?
Well, we've still got seats available because they made the club bigger.
Okay.
The new club, the people are gonna be shocked when they see this new club. It's really amazing. The Bengals did a super job. They did the the east side. Yeah, the east side first.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I don't know if they finished the west side yet. but they made sure that this one was done in time for the festival.
Yes.
And I've been there, having to wear a hard hat and everything, and it's really nice.
Really?
It's going to be really, and I that makes us really happy that we moved the Thursday night show back to there.
To the club section.
Yeah, because it'll really be nice for the people that are coming down to that Thursday night show.
Now, who's there on Thursday night? And don't forget, it's not at the Andrew Brady Music Center. It's going to be at Paycor Stadium in the club section.
Right.
Who's going to be there?
So we have Spinderella, and then we also have Talib Kweli with High Tech. They're performing together.
Okay.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody named Don Juan is going to make an appearance.
Yes. Don Juan will be there on the ones and twos. And
so I think it'll be a really good show.
Yes.
People enjoy themselves. The VIP seats are sold out, but we have plenty of regular seating available. Well, it's not seating, but I think when people you really it's not that expensive. I think the tickets are $85
for the club section.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the Thursday night.
For the Thursday night.
And I think it's a great deal, and I think people will really enjoy themselves once they get there.
Okay. Now, $85 for the Thursday night. That's going to be, it's a great turnout there. When you first started the Thursday nights, it's sparse, but every year it gets bigger and bigger on that Thursday night. Friday night. And are tickets still available for the club section for Friday night?
because the other thing was there used to be a certain amount of seats at each end in the club where you did not have access to the club lounge.
Right.
Now all the seats do.
Okay.
So there's plenty of seats still available both on Friday and even on Saturday for the club where they're on the sides, but you got a great view of the stage, but it's because of the new way they've reconfigured the club, and everybody on the club level in those sections from 231 to 249, they all have complete access to the club lounge.
Now, what's the phone number if people want to call the festival office and order tickets? Can they do that?
Yeah, you can call our office, which is 513-924-0900. Or you can get them at Ticketmaster.com.
Okay. Now, who's there on Friday night?
Friday night is Charlie, Nellie, Tyrese, Lettucey, and 803 Fresh.
Okay.
It's a good show.
And people are asking here about Charlie Wilson. They've seen the videos of Charlie, and they heard about his medical condition. Have you talked to his people?
Absolutely. Charlie, the reality is that everybody's getting older. You can't get around that.
You can't beat Father Time.
I think it's safe to say that Charlie will not be dancing around the way he used to. But Charlie has just come off of 4 shows that he did in the East. He played Summer Fair in Milwaukee. He played the Hampton Jazz Festival. He played a big Saturday night event in Baltimore that was very well attended, and everybody was very pleased with his performance.
Okay.
And like I said, it's not going to be the same Charlie as what people have seen in the past, but his voice is great.
Okay.
He's not as mobile as he used to be.
But he still sounds the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, over the years, people would say to us, you saw me walk in with my Frankie Beverly hat on. And, in all honesty, Frankie had some serious voice problems the last few years that he was performing at the festival. But people enjoyed themselves, and I just don't, I think it's going to be fine, and people are going to like it.
Okay, all right. And Friday night, Charlie, okay, who else on that lineup?
Charlie, Nellie. I don't think we've ever had Nellie before.
Okay.
Tyrese, Lettucey. And also, we've never had 803 Fresh. So
right.
Got to get your boots on the ground.
Yes, 803 Fresh. Yes. All right, that's Friday night. What's the Saturday night lineup?
Saturday night is Mary J., of course.
Oh, yeah.
One of the biggest R&B stars there is. We also have Trey Songz, SWV. But we have, which we used to have, we had once at the indoor event on Thursday night, but this year we're having them perform together at the stadium Dougie Fresh and
Oh,
Slick Rick.
okay.
They put on a great
Okay.
show together.
All right, Dougie
and then
Fresh,
Heat
Slick
Wave
Rick.
is going to open.
Heat Wave?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they get the star and they're going to open. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, it's a
All
big
right.
weekend for
Yes.
us. We're also
definitely.
very excited about, we went back to a single stage.
Oh.
So it's
Really?
it's not a double stage anymore.
Oh.
It's a larger, bigger one stage.
So will between artists, will that be?
No, it should be the same.
Should be the same? Okay.
Yeah, we
okay.
have things worked out that it should. I don't think people should notice much of a difference from
Okay.
one thing to the other. But what they are going to notice is that the sight lines are much better.
Oh, okay.
You know, for the people on, if you're on one side or the other, it's
yeah.
not like you have to look all the way across the stage.
Okay.
So there's just one stage, and the stage is big enough that we can use the sides to have the other acts pretty much set up.
Okay.
So it should work out to be about
Okay.
the same as always, but it's going to be a better look.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 3 TV screens, one in back and one on each side, in addition to the big Jungle Vision.
Okay. All right.
So, it should be a really neat. I'm looking forward to the, the whole production of it, because
Okay.
I think this will more or less put us in the big leagues as far as, having a big stage
Okay.
and so on and so forth.
Okay.
And once again, we're very happy. We're extremely happy about Procter & Gamble
Oh, yeah.
being our sponsor. We always refer to the Cincinnati Music Festival, sponsored by Procter & Gamble.
Yeah.
And also our partnership with the Bengals is strong, and the Bengals are the reason why I'm sitting here today.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Well, I mean, you go back to sponsors, some of your early sponsors. Just think about all the sponsors you've had over the many, many years. I can remember the Cool, when cigarettes were, we could still advertise the Cool Jazz Festival.
Cool Jazz Festival. That was 11 years.
Really?
With that, yeah.
And
And, then
then-
also, I think it was either 10 or 11 with Coors Beer.
Yeah. Went to beer, and then you went to was a vehicle. What was the vehicle? Didn't a
Well,
car?
we had 1 year with Nissan.
Nissan. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and also the other big sponsor that we have, and I really need to tip my hat to them, is Hamilton County.
Yes.
They've been very good with us. We're involved, of course, with the Black Music Walk of Fame, and that's going to be on the Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
They're going to have the procession and the presentation of the stars starting at about noon, and then at about, I think it's either 1 or 1:30, they're having a free concert outside with Midnight
Star. Yes.
And it's all free, and everything. And this is courtesy of Hamilton County, and I think it's great for Hamilton County. They've taken the tact with us. I love the phrase. They said, well, because we are, I think anyway, the biggest weekend tourist event of the year for the city. And Hamilton County says, well, you put the heads in the beds. So, because we do
Get that
fill up the
tax.
hotels.
Get that tax money, yes.
Yeah. And so it makes a lot of sense for them to support the festival. And I'm not being critical of the artists, but with the rising costs of the artists and everything. I mean, if you look at somebody like Mary J., she's traveling with 50 people.
Oh, boy.
So just imagine that, 50 airplane tickets, 100 hotel nights because they're coming in the day before, 50 salaries. I mean, the money mounts up like you can't believe. Because she's not paying these people $300-$400 a night.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
So
so you have to pay them big time for
and
them
so
to pay their people.
Right.
Yes.
So, the costs of touring have just gone up so much, and that's reflected in the price they charge.
And you've managed to keep the prices reasonable.
Our prices are so low compared to other events. It's almost bordering on the ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear of some of these concert ticket prices nowadays, or if you talk about the World Cup soccer, or you talk about some of the big tours out there and everything, the prices are, it makes our top price, Gold Circle, $190 tickets look dirt cheap.
Jeez. Unbelievable. Now, how much are floor seats?
Well, the floor, we've got Gold Circle, which some of those are $190, and some of them are $150.
Okay.
And then we also have the center turf is like $140, and the side turf is $125.
Okay.
So those are the prices for the floor. And then from there, they get a little bit more reasonable as you go up in the stadium. The club level seats are either $165 for the center. We've got some of those left on Friday, not too many on Saturday, but we have plenty of the side club available for both nights, and those are $150. But like I said, even though they're on the side, you're going to have a really good view because it's just that one stage.
Yeah, one stage.
And you have complete access to the lounge with air conditioning.
Right, and DJ Baby Rome playing
he'll
the music.
be inside playing the music. If
And what's the phone number?
Our phone number at our office is 513-924-0900.
All righty. Folks, write that number down. Call that ticket office.
Please call.
Get those tickets now.
When you call that number, you get a human being.
Yeah, right. Isn't that something? You get a human being that's working right here in Cincinnati that will talk to you.
Not easy to do that anymore, is it?
Man. You can understand what they're saying. 513-924-0900.
Right.
Call that number for the festival. Get your tickets. I got is this our DJ Supreme? Is that somebody else? Okay. DJ Supreme has a question from the, you're from Atlanta?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
My question is, to Santangelo, why don't you ever have the old school group Loose Ends perform at the festival?
Well, we've looked at them. I don't know. They've just never, there's no reason why not. It's certainly something we could look at for next year or something. They've been on our list. We kind of go pretty strong. We do a major survey right after the festival and asking people who they want to see. And we kind of base our judging of who we're going to go after for the next year based on that. Obviously the biggest thing is, can we afford them?
Right.
Because some of the artists are just out of our price range. If we...
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I can tell you right now, you can afford them. I'm talking about I'm real close with them, and I can get you the best deal possible.
I know, and like I said, we just it's certainly something. And they're a name that keeps coming up, and it's probably somebody that we'll look at for next year.
All right.
Okay, please do. All right. Thank you. Lincoln.
Thanks for your call. Now, have you ever thought about increasing the ticket prices to get a bigger act in that's more expensive? Have you ever thought about that? Would they pay $25 or $30 more to get a Bruno Mars or somebody?
Well,
it would take probably more than that.
Yeah.
If
Bruno Mars, look, Bruno Mars played in Columbus at the stadium in May. Mm-hmm. He drew the event was sold out. He drew over 100,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine what he walked away with in money. Probably, I don't know. He had to walk away with well over $10 million.
Jeez.
And there's just, no way that we could afford that. I just don't see this event charging $400 and $500 a ticket.
Yeah.
That would just really scare me.
Yeah.
I'd love to we always have wanted to get Bruno Mars, but I just don't know if it's possible.
Yeah. Mike McCoy, you have a question.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Lacey, for taking my call. Yes, Mr. Santangelo, my question is, being that many of the festivals that come here is mostly African Americans, and I'm just wondering, have you ever decided to do a scholarship fund in your name for the festival for the African Americans that attend? I don't know if you have one available, or are you thinking about doing a scholarship fund for them? And I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks for your call.
We've never really looked at a scholarship fund per se. We try and fund certain things throughout the community. As far as a scholarship fund, though, we have not definitely looked at that, although it's certainly something we could consider. We try and make sure that we can provide as much benefit as possible to the African American community, in that we try and help many, many African American businesses, which they all claim, that this is one of their best weekends of the year, and we try and support that. We make it so any of them, if they send us their information, we advertise them free at the festival. We do several donations that we kind of kept that low key. We've never really gotten into. I'm not the kind of the kind of person to really try and say, look what I do.
Yeah.
It's like I like to just do it and that's it.
Yeah, keep quiet about it. All right, one final call for Joe Santangelo. Kevin, real quick.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Good.
This is Kevin from Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, why not, how come we can't get Midnight Star there?
They're there. They're playing this Saturday afternoon.
Well, I'm talking about not the free concert, but at the show itself.
They've been there.
Yeah, they played.
I think it was. It's been a while, though.
Well, it was just like about 2 years ago.
No.
So, I mean, we try not to repeat too much. I mean, we did have several years where probably Frankie Beverly was there 7-8 years in a row, and probably the same thing for Charlie. But
but it was okay when Luther was coming every year, so that was good.
Yeah, I sure wish we could have Luther every year.
Yeah. That was a good thing.
But Midnight Star will be in town. They're getting paid, and so they'll be good to go.
Yeah,
but they rock a crowd though. They rock a crowd on a Friday night.
Yes.
Like nothing. Hey, now what about still asking about bathrooms on the floor? That's not gonna happen, huh?
What? Who?
Porta potties on the floor?
No, no, they don't want that. There is some porta potties available without going up into the stands. That are available. I think it's on the. If you're looking at the stage, I believe it's on the left side. But
okay, cool. That's what it is. Because most of my tickets are on the floor.
Yeah, they don't want to put that stuff on the floor because of the potential damage that it could do to the field.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right. Hey, Kevin.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate your call. All right. Joe, good having you here as always. 513-924-0900. That's the number over at the Cincinnati Music Festival office. And there's a person standing by to take your call and get your tickets right now.
Yep.
All right, Joe. So I'll see you on the 24th, I believe.
Or the 23rd.
I'll be down there also. I want to check out the new club level there.
Oh, no. You'll be... I just looked at it and said, "Wow, they've got like curved TV screens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
okay.
It's lit, as they say."
All right, okay, Joe, I hear you. All right. Let's take a break and we'll come back. Joe Santangelo, 12:30, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where legends get loud, real, and sometimes a little reckless.
Ricky Smiley on the spot. No script, no rush. Just super real conversation.
This ain't your average talk show.
Let me thank me.
Y'all want to talk about Lil Darryl? That's just a piece of it. Catch the full episode of Ricky Smiley on the Spot wherever you get your podcast and on the Urban One Podcast Network at urbanonepodcast.com.
Here at Urban One, we pride ourselves on supporting local and national Black-owned businesses throughout all of our radio markets. Since we began our Buy Black campaign, we like to spotlight some familiar and unfamiliar businesses in our communities. From arts and crafts, restaurants, clothing and apparel, heating, technology, electrical. One thing is true, Black folks have a business for everything you need, want, or could imagine. So let's show some love to all local and national Black-owned businesses, because when you spend money with the Black-owned business, you are helping your community as well as helping yourself. The businesses for this week are
Sonny's Barbershop, 4290 Reading Road, DTR Realty, and Touched by Rose. To these businesses and all the businesses in the Natty, thank you. And remember,
Joe is lit.
Yeah, he's using slang I don't even use, gosh darn it.
Oh, boy. He said it was lit. get Elijah to perform, and the Pharaoh can spin the records at the festival, and I could use a good sleep. Somebody said.
Elijah is not that bad, man. Wes Hargrove, he's. I think he's pretty good. He's not that bad of a musician and singer.
Oh boy. The guy want porta potties right there on the field. That acid might leak out and they'd have to replace the whole field.
Oh boy.
Oh gee.
Might not be a good idea.
Joe can come and talk to the community, but the city manager can't. Oh, boy. Wesley and the Doo-Wops were playing during the Wednesday lunch break on the square. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick going to be joined by Kung Fu Mike. Speaking of Slick Rick, Slick James is supposed to come in here.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's having an event, a big $1,000 prize for the karaoke, best karaoke singer. Yeah. He's having it on the night of the festival.
Oh, boy.
And everybody does a good, Cincinnati, we probably had the fewest amount of people down there from any city in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
When you say, let me hear you, Cincinnati. Yeah. Let me hear you, Chicago. Detroit, they're loud too. Detroit, Chicago.
They'll run those bastards out of town. Give us your money and leave.
Yes. Well, I probably can't get Kim Parker in now because somebody said get Kim Parker in for him. Now, any interviews, you probably got to be approved by the city manager.
Oh, boy.
Since he's a paid consultant. Did all this stuff break out while I was gone? I never heard anything about that. Kim Parker was a...
You can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
.1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. The real Terrence Howard is on the ones and twos, as Miss Nelly would say.
Don't you dare say on the ones and twos.
I know.
It does not count.
Yeah, people would say, man, he's, what kind of music is he playing? He's on the ones and twos.
Music that will keep us on YouTube.
Yes.
Mr. Ware, I came up with an idea yesterday. I was talking about it with the Reverend Kevin Aldridge.
Okay.
And what would you think about just a Facebook Friday, only on Facebook?
Hey.
Then I can play regular music.
I'm okay with it, but you're going to have to get approval from the powers that be.
You are the powers that be. No. That's you, Mr. Ware.
No, that's above my pay grade. So you go to the person who can approve that. And
I got to ask God.
I'm okay with it.
I got to ask God.
Hey,
that's the only person above you, Mr. Ware.
Oh, please. Okay, whatever. But I'm okay with it. But like I say, the buck does not stop here.
Oh. Could have fooled me.
But I would love to hear some of that great. If it's only 20, 30 seconds of it, it still makes a difference. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
So, listen, I'm not happy when I play it, but it is what it is.
Okay? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes, yes. By the way, I hope I got everybody's request in. I didn't get Bill's request in because we didn't have that song he asked for.
Yeah, the Skin I'm In.
Yeah, Skin I'm In.
Yeah.
We didn't have that. So sorry about that, but I hope I got everybody else's request in. And if you would like to get a request in for the Sunday Soul Classic, just pick up the phone and call 513-679-6028. And we'll get that in for you on Sunday.
How could you let Bill down, Mr. Ware?
I know.
How
I
could
let him
you
down.
do that?
I looked for Skin I'm In, and it wasn't there. And I said, boy, I know Bill is going to... I didn't hear my request. But, yeah. All right. let's take another break. We need to take. I got a little behind when we were talking to Joe, and we were taking some questions for Joe, and I got behind. So now we got to take another break, and then we'll come back. Twin, Rick Jr., and others holding on. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip After Dark Pod.
Why do you want to know if I pay for my tickets, Tim? What difference does it make? And I can give you the answer to that. Hell to the no. Okay? Are you happy now? Ask him about having an all-jazz night. If they did an all-jazz night, it would have to be the Thursday night.
Didn't they have that at one point?
They had something on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Loose Ends wouldn't be a bad group. We got a couple of hits going on there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, Bruno Mars got 10 million. Jeez.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
That's crazy. Pamela Brown, what is she doing on the USS Abraham Lincoln? It's in the Arabian Sea. Okay. Part of the first wave of strikes against Iran in February. Okay. I remember, boy, that's bigger than my carrier. I was on the USS Midway. I'm looking, she's in the bay down there. And, man, our Midway Bay was a lot smaller than that. Gee. Half the planes are up on the deck, and then the other half are downstairs. And then they put them on the elevator and bring them up, and then take them to the catapult, and then shoot them off.
Yeah, my brother was telling me the stuff he saw on there. Man, it was some of that stuff was crazy.
Yes, yes. Sometimes those planes come off, and they don't have enough power, and they just fall into the ocean.
Yeah.
Go sink right away, too.
Yeah, he told me that. He told me people got run over by the planes.
And one time, some guy was filling up a tire, and the tire exploded and killed a guy.
Wow.
Tire exploded.
Yeah, my brother said he couldn't wait to get out of the Navy. He saw a lot of stuff on there.
Sade got her green card back. Bring her. Yeah, she would be pretty good to bring. Bruno Mars probably gambled away 5 of the 10 million. They say he's got a gambling problem. Okay. I didn't know that. I wonder, but those tickets for Bruno Mars probably was $200, $300, $400, and $500, maybe more than that.
.com. We have the best prices for the event.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Let's go to what Loud Voice Joyce calls him, the doubler. Twin. What's up, Twin?
Man, you're a lame, man. You really is. You're a lame, for that. Ain't no, I'm a double twin, ain't no double. You be quiet, Mr. House Arrest. Can't come outside. Somebody's talking to you. What's up, Mom? You get some of that down south food, man?
Oh, man. I tell you, this food is just better down there. I mean,
different, don't it, man?
Even at the banquet, I mean, the greens taste like they were homemade. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was all good.
Yeah. You get acquainted with your people, man?
Yeah. All my people were there. Yeah.
Guess you ain't the man of power and stuff and everything. They wanted you to do something, you couldn't do it, huh?
What do you mean?
Somebody just said something. You wanted Facebook. Can Terrence actually do Facebook?
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm sure my opinion will be heavily valued, but I don't make the decision.
You got that gold crown seat up in there. You worth $10 million, man. Your name carry weight, man. Quit, man. Let it go.
Oh boy.
You know, man. Quit being scared all the time, man.
God.
Yeah, you could have took some garlic though, huh? All that you could have killed that with garlic. Your blood pressure, you had your little happy pack with you and stuff.
Oh
so
boy.
You could have killed that with
I
garlic.
didn't have my
man.
happy pack with me. I don't need the happy pack.
Hey, you needed your blood pressure now. That's the happy pack. You can't sleep. You're up 1 o'clock watching porn and stuff on your phone. So you needed that happy pack, but you forgot it though. But garlic would have did you in and all that. Man. Hey, where's Bishop Bobby Hilton at?
Where is he? I mean, he works for the commissioner, Dumas, and
Man,
on Sundays, you can find him at the Word of Deliverance.
Yeah, I know that. I never. One day I'm gonna visit that. That's one church I never visited in Cincinnati. But Lincoln.
Yes.
Next time bring him in, cause dude's soft, man. If Lincoln can handle Wells, and you're a pastor, you supposed to rebuking demons and stuff. And I hated for him to sit at an anger management chair because he can't handle him.
Who can't handle him?
Yeah, Kevin Aldridge dude.
I thought he handled Wells very well.
Hey, you know how you handle Wells and everything. He couldn't handle. He was getting so frustrated, turning red. He about the same complexion as me.
He did the rope-a-dope on Wells and then knocked him out in the 6th round.
Man, he couldn't handle Wells. He didn't know. He got so frustrated, probably looking for the button and all that to hang up. He couldn't even find it quick enough.
Oh.
He had to get the lifeline for the check.
I know you got beef with Aldridge, so I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah, he just can't handle it and all that.
Please. All right.
But yeah, that soccer player, man, he was weak. Man, I don't know what was wrong
the goalie,
with dude,
yes,
man.
he was. I don't know what was up with him. But look, I got to go. I got a guest in the studio.
All right, man, bye.
All right. Thanks for your call. All right. Here he is, none other than Slick James.
Yeah, baby. What's happening, Lincoln?
How you doing?
Oh,
What's
I'm better
going on?
now, baby. Better now.
You've got a big event coming up on Festival Weekend, I do
Yes,
believe.
we do. You know, Lincoln, not everybody gets up and go to the jazz, to the fest.
Right, yeah.
But we still want something to do.
Yes.
And, after our last one, it's kind of back by popular demand, and what better weekend to where everybody's looking for something to do where we don't have to deal with a lot of traffic, a lot of, foot traffic or anything. We're coming in for entertainment, good times, good food, and good fellowshipping, baby.
Okay, so you're going to have a karaoke contest. You giving away how much?
$1,000, winner takes all.
Oh, boy. And who's going to judge on this?
The audience.
The audience? You're going to let the audience be the judge?
Those who buy tickets are the judge.
Okay. And where is it located?
The Crystal Room Banquet Hall in Forest Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you had the other event?
No,
Same
it's the
place?
next exit up. Both of them were right off of 275.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the next exit up. I believe it's the Hamilton
Okay.
Maybe Coleraine. Yeah, Coleraine, I think.
Okay. And it's called the Crystal?
The Crystal Room.
Crystal Room.
Hall, yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right. And, boy, how do you enter? If people want to enter the contest, how do they do that?
Well, if they want to enter the contest, they need to be seen. We've got the contestants were pre-selected.
Okay.
What I do is we kind of go out on karaoke nights and we scout people, or people would send me videos and say, and that's where I get the people. Right now, we've got the 6 people competing.
Oh, okay.
Already for $1,000 winner takes all. However, from 6 to 8. The same night we've got karaoke with DJ Al Capone. You know, he's on the. Everybody knows Al Capone. He's the biggest thing in karaoke here in Cincinnati. He's our DJ 68 when we do our karaoke, and then from 8 to 10 the contest begins.
And so anybody can do karaoke before the real contest starts. You know,
That's
somebody
right.
who's like an amateur karaoke singer like me, they could go up there and sing their song, and you know.
You said you wanted to sing sitting on the dock of the bay, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, here's your chance.
That's my signature song. But I'll be working that night. And that's on Friday night?
That's Friday night. Yes.
Okay. All right.
24.
How much are tickets? Where can people get tickets?
You can get tickets from Everybody Records or Ms. Dimples. I'm sorry, I don't have her name or her number off the top of my head. And I didn't even bring in a flyer.
I might have Dimples' number, but go ahead. Keep talking.
But, you know, or you can, you know, if you can reach out for me on Facebook. I'm not going to put my number out there like that. But, you know, a lot of people already know me, so you can get your tickets from me. Everybody's Records, Dimples, or me.
Dimples' number is 513-312-6653.
There you go. And also, Lincoln, or they can get 10 of them right here, right now. 10 tickets to the Slick James.
And how do they get those tickets?
I don't know. That's up for you to. They're yours.
I can't. That had to go through another whole thing.
Oh, it is. Okay. Well, I tell you what.
Talk to Tony, then
I want to leave 10 tickets here.
Okay, and I'll give it to Tony.
And how they get out, they get out.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's any trivia or whatever, or if you've been to the last one and you could tell us who won, and you can tell Lincoln Ware what went on. I know you were there.
Yeah, I
then
was.
you got a ticket.
Yeah. All right. Well, leave them here, and you see if they can run it through the system.
All right.
And we'll
right
give
here.
them away. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. But once again, give the date, time, place, and how much the ticket costs.
Tickets are $45. What you get for $45, you get 2 hours of karaoke. You can not compete, but you can get up and do your thing. Whether you're a good singer or not, you know how karaoke is. From 8 to 10, it's a contest. That's when the contest begins. We've got 6 contestants, all singing in 2 different groups. You know, the first round, second round. The audience chooses who wins, goes on to the next one, who wins.
Okay.
And it's, like I said, mine are always going to be winner takes all. We're going to do 5 of these, Lincoln. And the 6th one is going to be $5,000 winner takes all.
Wow. Okay.
It's going to be all the people, all the winners from all the first 5. They will compete on the 6th one. That's going to be $5,000.
Wow.
Winner takes all.
Now, will we get entertained by Slick James?
Come on, man. Anything less would be uncivilized. But hey, Lincoln, no. But you're not going to be as entertained as you was with Slick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I think Slick James had a couple of
2
drinks too many.
Yeah, he had about 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 too many at that time. But you know, it's still gonna be Slick James, the Slick James fashion. That there was more like me. It was like I was around a lot of friends.
Yes.
But I can't do that anymore.
All right.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was good. But you will perform.
Oh, yes. And we're going to do something.
You got a pretty good band there, too. I have to give compliments to that band.
Hey, man, you know, you got to come hard or you stay at home. You cannot follow a legend or try to imitate a legend like the great king of punk funk, Rick James, and you come weak.
And you do a very good Rick James, I have to admit it.
Yeah, all right.
I have to give you props for that.
Appreciate that.
You think you're watching Rick James. I'm telling you.
It.
Yeah, so you do a great job.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, once again, date, time, and place.
All right. July 24th from 6 to midnight at the Crystal Room Banquet Hall in Forest Park. Again, I don't have the paperwork with me with the address and all. However, the commercials are running on the radio station too. You hear it. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Everybody's Records or Dimples. And Lincoln had the number. Lincoln, if you can give it to him one more time, I appreciate it. But that's how you get your tickets. It's going to be lots of the food, second to none. Mm-hmm. So you come in there hungry because you're going to eat. So for $45, you're getting entertained. You're watching the competition. You're going to be there with your belly full. And then after the competition, you get up on the dance floor and you do what you do.
All right. Dimple's number, 513-312-6653. Give her a call, and she'll hook you up with the tickets. All right. Slick James, always great to see you.
You too. Yeah, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want.
Oh, I like that.
Get all the news and info, world events, entertainment, sports, and everything happening in and around Cincinnati and the tri-state.
On demand.
The Lincoln Ware Podcast.
Go get it right now.
Wherever you get your podcasts. Or go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on Lincoln Ware Rewind.
Join the African American Engagement Work Group on Friday, July 10th from 11 till 3 p.m. for the Live Well Cincinnati Health and Healing Expo at Corinthian Baptist Church, 1920 Tennessee Avenue. Enjoy free food, free health screenings, and valuable resources. Woo!
Now, that event, that's more my speed right there.
Oh, yeah,
that Slick
right.
James event.
Yeah.
That's more my speed. It's not a big, not a big crowd like at the music festival. It's fun. It's food. It's a great atmosphere. That's me right there. You might see me there at the Slick James event.
What? Say what now?
I was saying you might see me there at the Slick James event.
Okay. All right.
That's more my speed right there.
All right. I hear you.
Over the Cincinnati Music Festival. I'm not saying it's bad to be there, but
All right. They did have some great food. The last event.
Yeah.
They had some real good food there. Yes. Look for dude in a hoodie at the event. They're looking for you. They said Slick James looked like Mike Tomlin. Where did he leave those tickets? Did he take them with him? I think he took them with him. Yeah, you got to go through a system.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
you just can't give tickets away.
Yeah,
you got to put them in the system.
Yep. Not like the old days. Just
not like the old days.
Station.
Right. He got 5 tickets to give away.
Yeah.
Or back in the old days, the first person to come to the back door and ring the bell, I'm giving you the tickets.
Nope.
Oh, boy. James Brown just left me 10 copies of his new song, Doing It to Death, with the JBs.
Yeah, Bill was one of those folks that showed up at the back door,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what he says. He says he was there. I used to get kids records out the window, They come to the back window and looking in. Can you imagine kids looking in and you doing the show?
Heck no. Heck no. I call the police on them. Get the hell away from here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you definitely got to get through security nowadays to get to the station.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Dimples will be performing at the Slick James event. She performed a Bobby Humphrey tune on flute at Slick's last event. She can play that flute.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And what do you think of the independent arbitrator? Determined that the former Assistant Cincinnati Fire Chief Sherman Smith may return to the department, but not in the position that he once held. The arbitrator ruled that Smith should be allowed to return to work as a district chief. That's a demotion from his previous job in Fire Chief McKinley's inner circle. Yeah, he was like an assistant chief to the Fire Chief Frank McKinley. And so now he'll be a district chief. What does that mean? Is that something like Bowden was on Chicago Fire? Was he a district chief? I'm not sure.
Mr. Ware, you know I've never watched that show.
You never watched Chicago Fire?
No.
Oh, man, you missing out on it.
Don't ever ask me about anything going on today's TV. You can ask me about the 80s and the 90s.
But not today's TV.
No,
man, it's some good stuff on there. Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and Chicago PD.
Let me guess, there's a lot of sex happening on there, right?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I mean, no.
I'm just wondering why you would like it.
I mean, I just like the stories on all of them, you know. They all have some great little stories there. No, but I think Chief Bowden was a district chief. Maybe. But anyway, it's a demotion, but at least he got his job back. He's got his job back. And maybe he wasn't ready to retire. But now, see, if he retires, he's going to get that he's going to get that district chief pay instead of the assistant fire chief pay. And that's what's going to really hurt him, that demotion right there. But I don't know how that stuff works. You know, they got so many that you can go in the drop program, and he could already be in the drop program or whatever. So I don't know how they work that stuff out. With somebody said Law and Order SUV is better than Chicago PD, Lincoln. I don't know. There's a lot of twins show up in Chicago PD. A lot of people remind you of twin.
Okay, I didn't know where you're going with the twins thing. Okay, a lot of people remind you of twins.
Yes,
okay. I thought you were talking about a lot of breasts show up. That's what I thought you meant.
No.
Okay.
Not those twins, but the twin that calls here. Yes. All right, let's go to Rick Jr. Rick Jr., how are you?
How was your trip?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, did you hear about the news from back home? Did you hear about the cop shooting in Kentucky? You hear about that?
Say that again?
You hear about the cop shooting? It happened in Kentucky within the last 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I heard about that. He was an off-duty cop, and he fired some shots at people in the apartment, something like that. I heard something about it, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
They kind of, it seems like the news kind of hushed that up. You know, I mean, I barely heard about the story on the Buzz. Matter of fact, you know.
Yes. Yeah, but it was some cops showed up at a domestic call, I think, and it was one of the cops, and I guess he wasn't in uniform, of course, but yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah. Here's a question I have been trying to always ask you. I keep forgetting. Now, when you are in your you're the Clark Kent person. You're not Lincoln Ware. Okay. Have you ever met? Who is the most famous person you ever met, like out of the airport? Now, obviously, if you're the Superman, Lincoln Ware, I'm sure you met everybody. I mean, you know James Brown. You probably met some presidents, But I'm just talking about when you're being Clark Kent, the normal person. Who is the most famous person you ever met, like if you're out in the airport or somewhere?
Oh, boy. Let's see. When you say famous, you talking about an entertainer? Could it be a political person or what?
I'll give you some slack. Either one. I don't care. Politician, athlete, entertainer. Take your pick.
Oh, boy. As far as politician, of course, I never met Obama person to person. I talked to him. I interviewed him. But what's the guy's name who was the Speaker of the House, and he was from Cincinnati, and he always turned red and cry all the time? What was his name? I met him at the airport.
John Boehner?
John Boehner, yeah. I met John Boehner. He was the Speaker of the House. And I met him at the airport. Serena Williams, met her, shook her hand. Let's see who else. That's real famous. George Clooney. I met him before.
Did you meet him as, like representing the Buzz?
No, no. I just met them. I wasn't representing the Buzz. Wasn't with the interview or anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But you know who I met up in the day there? Where was it? I was in LaGuardia way back in '82, and I was still in the Air Force back then.
Who did you meet? Who did you meet?
I met David Brenner.
Okay, David Brenner, the comedian guy?
Yeah, he used to be on Johnny Carson all the time.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
And he, and I was just minding my business. I was waiting on a flight, coming back to Dayton. And I minded my own business, and he just came over and sat beside me and started talking. And he started volunteering all kind of information. I said, Dad. He said, I'm on my way to Harrisburg to do a show. That's what he's telling me. He's the nicest person in the world,
Okay. And I also met Al Roker. I met him. I was in New York. I met Roker.
Yeah.
So,
and I could have met, get this, when I was up at, I was going through, I was getting out of L.A. I was at LAX. I was standing right next to Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
Right there.
Okay.
And I just didn't want to bother him. He was looking up at the monitor, at the screen, looking at the flights. And I could have went over and started talking to him. But I said, I'm not going to bother this guy. He was looking up at the screen and everything. But I'm saying, Dad, there is Dick Van Dyke. He's about 5 feet away from me,
All right. All right. Is that your life right there, Rick Jr.?
What
an exciting
life.
About
the Reds? Hey, but look, don't be so upset about the Reds. We got the Bengals coming. Yeah, we're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Why don't you just move back to Cincinnati?
Well, that ain't. You know what I'm waiting on.
What are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on to see what the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do because you got our old coach Mike McCarthy, and now you're going to really see how good that guy really was.
Okay, all right, I got to go. Thanks for your call.
Boring.
He met David Brenner at the Dayton airport. How about that? Unbelievable. All right. We got Deacon Ron Smith from Greater Fellowship Baptist Church. Who do we have on the line? You say it's Deacon Ron Smith from the Greater Fellowship Baptist Church. What is he going to talk about today? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Deacon Ron Smith, how you doing today?
All right, how you doing, Lincoln?
I'm hanging. I was doing an audition. Maybe I could preach at the Greater Fellowship Baptist Church.
Well, last year you came down and did a live remote for my Deacon Ron Smith community cookout.
Yes, I remember that. Right there in, it's like in Over the Rhine and where Mount Auburn and Over the Rhine meets. Yes.
Right, at the bottom of 505 East Liberty Street.
Yes.
We're doing it this Saturday.
Okay, all right.
And Pastor Ed Smith told me to tell you hi.
All right. And
you remember I kept doing the imitation of you.
Yeah, this guy. Let me hear your imitation. It's got to be better than Terrence Howard's. Okay, let me hear you. Let me hear you do me.
This is Lincoln Ware, the man of power, 1480.
Okay, all right. All right.
How you doing?
Deacon Ron
How
Smith,
you been doing, Lincoln?
I've been hanging in there. I might stop by and get me a hot dog on Saturday. How about that?
Yeah, come on by and see us. We sing with the group The Real also.
Oh yeah, that's a great group, and this group sings. What was it by the OJs?
Put your hands
Put
together.
your hands together. Man, they do a great Put Your Hands Together by the OJs. Man, that's a good one. But they do it sort of like gospel in it. And that's pretty good. Yes.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, well, I just wanted to let everybody know that this Saturday between 10 and 3, we'll be giving out food for anyone, free prayer, free love. We're just trying to give away some things at Greater Fellowship. And just asking people to come on down. We're going to have a good time, music and everything down there. And also, we just want to thank you, Lincoln, for being there with us and supporting us. And I'll be doing that Saturday morning from 10 to 3.
All right.
So I just wanted to let everybody know that Greater Fellowship Baptist Church right there at 505 East Liberty Street.
All right.
Go down and see us.
All right, we got you, Deacon.
Lincoln.
We got you, Deacon Smith. Appreciate your call.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. And I give him maybe a C- on that imitation there. Yes. Deacon Ron Smith. But that group called The Real, they're the real deal. Let me tell you. They got a pretty good, sort of like the Temptations singing church music. Sort of like the Temptations in church. But they do a good job. The Real. He was at KZ's church a few years ago, and they performed that song. Yeah, Put Your Hands Together by the OJs. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. We got a break for news. Then we'll come back, and we'll take your calls right here, 513-749-1230. 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Cincinnati Assistant Fire Chief, who was terminated from his post last year, is getting his job back. Sherman Smith, who had been with the CFD since 2017, was placed on paid administrative leave while being investigated last July for sharing confidential information and was later fired. An arbitration panel has now decided that Smith should be brought back, but as a district chief and not an assistant fire chief. A suspect has been arrested in a Middletown cold case murder. Traveling auto parts salesman John Warren was found dead in a Middletown Holiday Inn guest room in 1985. Some of his belongings later turned up in Georgia while his car was found in Florida. A reexamination of evidence in the case has led to the arrest of a man named Randy McAllister on charges including aggravated murder. Investigators are working to learn the cause of a Monday night house fire in Warren County. The fire was reported at a home on South Wind Court in Mainville a little after 7:30 p.m. One person was taken from the scene to a local hospital for treatment of injuries that are described as non-life-threatening. I'm Heather Pasco in 1230, The Buzz.
Giving voice to the community. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you on a Tuesday. Yes, once again, want to thank Kevin Aldridge for filling in last Thursday and yesterday. The Righteous Reverend Kevin Aldridge. Yes. So I think he's like the assistant pastor over at Allen Temple. Yes. Been there a couple of times. Real nice people over there at Allen Temple. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's go back to the telephone, and looks like Stefan is up. Stefan, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Brother Lincoln. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Stefan. What's up?
Man, first of all, let's talk about you and Brother Terrence Howard for one quick second. First, we're going to start with you. You say you had high blood pressure, correct?
Yes. I don't think that's
All right,
any secret to anybody that's been listening to me over the years. Yes.
No, well. You ever did a sound bath, frequency sound baths to help you with your vibrations, your frequencies, to help you with your high blood pressure level?
No.
You should try that, Brother Lincoln. Mr. Eric, you should try that, man, because it helps your high blood pressure. How to calm your heart down without your heart racing.
Oh, boy.
Did you say a sound bath?
Sound bath, frequency sound bath.
Can you explain what that is?
If I tried all this stuff that people call in here to do, I'd be crazy by now. But
I've
go
never
ahead.
heard of that. What is that?
What do you do? You run your bath water, and what do you put in there?
No, Brother Lincoln. You sit in the room with a bunch of you run your bath. You sit in. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. You sit in a room with a bunch of people in there, and you can come with they play different sounds like instruments to help your frequencies that what your body need to get back in tune to. Your body's out of alignment right now. That's why your high blood pressure is risen like that, Brother Lincoln.
Oh boy.
Music, like for example, when you hear music, what do you do? When you hear your favorite song, what do you do? Your ass start dancing, don't
Dancing or singing with it. Singing.
There you go.
Yes.
Your frequency level, that's how your body is to heal yourself.
Oh,
you hear something good, you be like, oh, you got chills because you feeling good. That's what frequency sounds do to your body. It make your level of anxiety, your depression, it helps you calm down real fast and quickly. They try to give me some high blood pressure real fast on me, Lincoln. I didn't allow that because when I was taking them pills, it made my heart flubber look more and more like, what's going on? So I wasn't on that. So I started doing frequency sounds at the University of Hospital up in that area. I guess that's the Burn Center, whatever they call that up there, the Shrines.
They're not up there anymore. I think they moved to Dayton. I don't think they're there anymore.
But that's the building I went in and did a frequency sound bath.
Okay.
It was real nice, and it helps like a whole lot. Google that or YouTube it. Frequency sounds on YouTube.
Okay, you saying bath, or what are you saying?
Sound bath. That's what they call it. You don't take no bath and it's somebody in the room playing music while you're taking a bath.
Spell it. Spell what you're saying.
Frequency sound bath. Frequency sound bath.
Spell that last word you just said, bath. Spell it.
BATH.
Okay, well, that's why I thought you run some water in a bathtub.
No. They call it, that's the phrase they use.
Okay, sound bath. Okay.
Yeah, right. But YouTube got it. You can go on YouTube and say frequency sounds for high blood pressure.
Okay.
You can go on YouTube and listen to it. Don't get distracted. Just relax. Breathe in. Breathe out slowly. Calm your own self heart down. Them pills have to calm you down. Them damn pills. Damn pill gonna calm you down.
Well, they've been working so far. I mean,
that's in your mind, brother. It's in your mind that's working. Because you calm down. You calm down now. You like to laugh. You like to giggle, so that's what calms you down.
Well,
so, anyway, Lincoln, I
have to laugh to keep from crying sometimes. Like when Queen called me, you have to laugh at Queen to keep from crying some of the stuff she says.
Okay. Mr. Terrence Howard, you my witness, Lincoln. In the book, they say, how can you hate your brothers and your neighbors, and you talking about you love God that you never seen before? Brother Terrence Howard, I love you, brother. Real talk, man, from the bottom of my heart, brother. I don't dislike you, none of that. You's a good brother, great spirit. You cool. So I heard you one. I told him yesterday too, Lincoln. I heard you offline. You say, man, Stephon don't like me. Brother, I don't like you. I love you, brother. But anyway, I had to get that out so everybody can hear that, man.
How did you hear him say that?
Lincoln, they call it playback or rewind back. They call it when you that's what they call it, Lincoln. Okay. I heard him say that online. When I got off, I'll go back and listen to, the recap.
Okay.
And I heard him say, I think Stephon don't like me.
Okay.
I love you, brother. I don't like you, not at all. I love you.
All right.
Anyway, Brother Lincoln, I called you yesterday. He called in. I called in to talk to, what's his name?
Kevin Aldridge. Yes.
Yeah, I called yesterday. He was talking about how can we help some of this violence what's going on in our community. Well, I spoke about let's do a town hall meeting at the Duke Center my fault, First Financial Center, Convention Center, and bring the families out. Bring all the organizations out.
But see, nobody, I don't think they'll come down to Duke for something for First Financial for something like that. They wouldn't come down there for some. You got to meet them where they at, in the hood. You got to find some place out in the hood, Evanston, Avondale, somewhere, Forest Park, or somewhere like that. But I don't think they would come down there for that.
I think they would, Lincoln. You got some beautiful screen TVs in there. We need to start showing people what's going on in different neighborhoods, different cities. The news broadcasts this. People will come out, Lincoln. They come out when they broadcast, talking about, well, if you lost a loved one, and we're going to start putting their memorial of their belongings inside of a safe lockbox and all that. They came out for that, but what happened to that? That program they're talking about, they're going to put the person got shot, his belongings, you can put it in there as a safe lockbox in D.C. What happened to that?
I'm not sure. What happened.
And then, it's part of the economics, Lincoln. I spoke about the economics. That's what's going on in the neighborhoods, Lincoln. We're not getting a fair share of our own community. You got $100 million development going on in neighborhoods, Lincoln. Job creation will help the neighborhood. Yeah. People need work out here, Lincoln. When developers come in the neighborhood, what they do? Take out the damn money from the neighborhood, take it back to their hometown or their city, Indiana or Loving, Ohio. They don't leave no money in over the Rhine or the West End area or Avondale, especially Avondale, Lincoln. The businesses shouldn't be shut down like that up there, man. It's like you can see one of them hay barrels rolling past Avondale from the businesses at.
Well, you might be right about those businesses up there. They are closing down. I don't know what's going on with the town center up there.
You call it bad management. Bad management that's supposed to help the black businesses up there. They shouldn't allow that to shut that down. They let them grants that came in from them different banks to help the businesses. But them damn developing corporations help their damn self. And look what you get. They gave out what? Hundreds of thousands of dollars to help the cereal bar and Zolas at the same time. Then they got screwed. That's sad. They use their own contractors, their own HVAC system workers and plumbers and electricians and all. They use the same ones in that circle that drain the pot of money that them folks are supposed to use for their businesses up there, Lincoln. And it's sad, though, man. The grocery store coming next. And it's like, how we allow this to happen on the community leaders? How we allow this to happen in our face? You go in Cottage Hill, Brother Lincoln, they get 6 months free rent up there.
Yeah. Well, maybe, maybe somebody, whoever cut the deal, left that out. Maybe they should have been given a few months. A lot of times they will help businesses like that. Let them get a good start and let them, go rent free for a while. I think even 3CDC might do that in some cases.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna hell to the nah. They ain't gonna do that.
I don't know. I think I've heard of 3CDC doing that for not maybe they don't do it for all businesses down there, but they have done it for some new businesses that's moving into some of their property.
So I remember one guy told me at the Jamaican restaurant. He said when he was down in town about to move on Court Street, he said, no, if you make over $50,000, 3CDC want a percentage of that. So I don't know how that was going to work.
Well, if they weren't charging you for rent, then I see that's fair. Take a percentage of it.
Now, how's that fair? And they're contracted through the city. So now, how's that fair?
That's hearsay. I can't believe that what you're saying, but I'm telling you, I do believe that they gave some businesses free rent for I don't know how long, just for them to get up and running.
But we as the black community, Lincoln, how can we leave generational wealth behind and black folks getting played like that? You know what I mean? We need true leadership, Lincoln. See, like I said, I want to hold you up. Lincoln, this Precinct Executive County Central Committee.
Yes.
Lincoln, so it's so important. It matters because it gives us real influence inside the local party politics, where major decisions are getting made at Lincoln. See, the decisions get made behind the scenes, and we as PE executives, we come in, we need to actually start pushing agendas towards these Democrat Party, because if you're endorsing these candidates to be council members, be state reps and judges. First of all, Lincoln, we got to have something in policy that's in place that's going to help the black community. And we're not doing that as the people that's getting elected in these positions. That's why we're suffering, Lincoln. And we got to do our part, helping each other, Lincoln. We're not doing that. We're giving up on each other.
All right.
Anyway, Lincoln, I thank you for your time, Brother Lincoln. I love you. You can't do nothing about it. Guess what? I love you too, Terrence Howard.
Oh, hold on for a second, Stefan. Hold on for a second. We got to put you on hold. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships?
Oh, boy. All right. The block community. D-Goss, you wrong. You know you wrong for that. 1,000 times he mentioned Lincoln. Lindsay, you're crazy. Be held accountable since you're a precinct committeeman. Yeah. He said he does he L-O-V-E you or L-U-V? love you or love you?
These folks in the chat have me dying over here during that conversation. Oh, man. I tell you, y'all ain't right.
He said bath, and then I said, okay, when I talked about water in the tub, he said, no. So I wanted to make sure he was saying bath.
That's why I asked. Did you say sound bath? Because none of those words didn't seem to go together.
Right, they did. Yeah. Oh, boy. I love you.
Man, they just show no mercy in the chat.
They don't show him any mercy. No mercy at all. I thought he said he love you. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Unbelievable.
He did say memorial.
I got to get me one of those hoses that just shrinks up into a little. You get them at Walmart, Ace, and Amazon.
After it squirts, it just shrinks up, huh?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I forgot Queen Noble did say reprocreate.
That woman is insane.
She really is.
She is insane.
Or visit www.help4, that's the number 4, seniors.org/HEAP. That's HEAP.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And we'll Ramaswamy be our next governor? Let's hope not. The AARP poll has Amy Acton leading 47 to 44%. The New York Times has Amy Acton and Ramaswamy tied at 47%. And the Fox News poll has Amy Acton leading 50 to 49. How about that? So it's going to be a tight race in Ohio. So what do you think the Ohioans will do?
That's a pretty good tight race on the Fox News poll. I was expecting a bigger gap for Vivek to be ahead.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I know.
Pretty close.
Yeah, so I tell you, it's going to be a tough one, folks. Y'all need to get out and vote because the governors, they control a lot of your life in Ohio. And Ramaswamy, you see what he did when he was with Doge. You saw that. You saw what he did.
Yeah, speaking of Doge, so apparently the 10,000 employees that they had to let go, now they got to bring back 12.
Jeez.
It was such a disaster under Doge.
Oh, boy.
They let so many people go that it just couldn't function the way it used to.
It screwed everything up.
Yeah.
And there was no need for that. That was just some dumb Trump stuff that put Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk together to do that. It was just dumb. It was just dumb, flat out dumb. All right, let's go to Russell. Hey, Russell, how are you?
Hey, good afternoon, Lincoln. I'm doing fine. Understand that you guys were talking about blood pressure. I've got a product, man, that works wonders in controlling and keeping your blood pressure at very good numbers. That product is called Sour Sop Bitters. It's an African product. I get it at the African market in Fairfield.
Okay, what's that second word? Sour what?
Sop, S-O-P, sour sop.
Oh,
that's
okay.
one word.
Okay.
Tastes horrible. But, hey, this morning I took my blood pressure before I took any medications or anything. My numbers were 108 over 66.
Oh.
Heartbeat 66. I've been using this product since 2014. It tastes horrible when you get started with it, but it's got a little bit of honey in it. Yeah. What I usually do is I take two tablespoons, usually with a meal, just put it in my mouth, swallow it, and whatever I'm eating, just put that in behind it. Once you get used to the taste of it, man, it really keeps your blood pressures under control.
It's called Sour Sop Bitter.
Bitters, yes. Yes, it's an African product.
And where would you get this stuff?
Well, you can get it at the Antique Mall. There's an African store, ASCO store up there in the at the Antique Mall there in Fairfield, right past the cinema.
Yeah, I know where it is.
You can also get it at the health food store over on Clifton Avenue. They're in the business district there. They carry it over there also.
Okay.
But you want to get your blood pressure under control and keep it under control, get that Sour Sop Bitters. Now, I've had some people that have turned on to it, man. They didn't like the taste of it. They threw the whole bottle away.
See, that would be me.
Hey, but guess what? Once you get used to the taste,
what is it? What ingredients do they have in there?
What ingredients? Man, boy, this thing deals with about 33 different. This comes from the soursop plant. It's a tree, soursop tree. And it supports the following digestive health, eye health, circulatory health, immunity, vitality, and health with respiratory function. The ingredients, man, it's a bunch of all kind of crazy names.
Boy.
Yeah, get you.
And then you have to take a tablespoon instead of a teaspoon. I would rather take a teaspoon than a tablespoon.
2 tablespoons. And listen, get your blood pressure under control. You never have to worry about it, man. 2 tablespoons, and you just throw it in your mouth, swallow it, and whatever you eat, man, just to put that in there to absorb it. Now, with me, I've been taking it so long, I taste the honey in it. So it is a great product for controlling your blood pressure.
Okay.
Super numbers. Sour Sop Bitters.
All right.
Run you about I think it's $21, $22. But it's well worth it.
All right. I need to check
Okay.
the ingredients. You said it had a whole bunch of ingredients. I need to check some of those ingredients coming out of Africa there. I don't know what I'm taking. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, hey, look it up on Amazon. And
All
they
right.
also.
All right. Thanks for your call.
All right. Have a great day.
All right. All these remedies people calling in, I'd be dead if I took half of them. I'll just stick with some good old Comfsey lotion. Yes, out of Comfsey, Jamaica. It's a plant. Well, he said soursop was a plant, too.
Yeah, it is. It is. I've heard of soursop, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I've never had it, but I've heard of it.
Right. And then you got to take 2 tablespoons. Oh, jeez. And he says some people taste it and they throw a whole bottle away. See, I don't know. That might, yeah. I don't know if I want to do all that.
Maybe you can add more honey to it to sweeten it up. He says
yeah.
it comes with honey. So
Okay, maybe so. I don't know. Everybody's got a remedy for blood pressure, but they still making millions of dollars off of blood pressure pills.
For people that don't want to take the soursop,
Right,
like
right.
you.
Yes. 1 tablet, and I'm good. All right. Let's go to Bernadette. Bernadette, how are you?
That'd be Queen of Egypt.
Oh,
You already
I
know
forgot.
better.
Queen of
How
Egypt.
you, Lincoln?
I'm doing great. How are you? That's the question. Because
You know
every
what?
time I
I'm
talk to
pretty
you,
good.
the Hebrew
I'm
Israelites are
calling-
taking your money out your bank account. They're talking to you in your head. They're making you do things that you don't want to do. I don't know.
Ain't nobody said all that on my last message to you.
Well, you didn't see
My last
the messages
to you.
before that.
My last message to you was about the animal kingdoms, and that's why I'm calling today. I might be a little bit off on what your topic is, but I don't think so. Just to go behind the blood pressure thing, let me just say the issue is in the blood, the iniquity is in the thoughts, and the infirmity is the issue, which is the disease or disease in the blood, which pertains to the thought. And yes, the law is behind all of that. That's why God gave us a bill of divorcement to cut off the law, so that flesh would not be a reciprocal to our injustice towards ourselves, and we would have to pay the price for sin. But anyway, long story short, we end up having to do that anyway. So I'm calling today because I really wanted to throw something out here to Cincinnati. I wanted to try to plant a seed. In coming time soon, I would hope that you would consider doing 40 days of no buying meat and 40 days of no meat eating. And I say that because the animals are suffering greatly. They're being killed off. And there is scripture in the Bible pertaining to that. When you awaken, you will awaken to utter shame and everlasting contempt. And that's because the things that we preach, we teach, and we believe, everything comes from the animals.
Well, but okay, well, why did God put these animals here for us to eat?
No, see, first
If we
and
weren't
foremost,
supposed
God
to
didn't
eat
give us
them,
animals to eat.
I mean, what would we do with if we had all these
Listen,
cows that would never get slaughtered? What would we do with all those cows?
Listen, hold up. First and foremost, they were not originally food. They were food for thought. Because your character attributes are actually animal kingdoms. It's biblical. Jerusalem represents the leopard, Russia the bear, America the great eagle, the lion, Great Britain or Judah, the dragon represents the Oriental and Indian nations, and then you have the elephant for Gandhi and
Now,
the
what
dog,
represents the black nation? What represents the black nation?
The cat.
The cat.
That's and some people would say, like in Africa, they say the great elephant or the giraffe being wisdom. But the truth of this is because the human family was hard-hearted and the Mosaic, Moses symbolically got angry. And what that is, and this is scripture too, I'm not going to give you the scriptures, but when that day come an hour when the student is ready, the master will appear. Because of the anger that blacks, I'll say first, divinated, killing off the animal kingdom and drinking that blood, that's the Mosaic, which is Mother Nature, which is the fall of man.
So you're saying black folks were the first people to eat meat?
The animal.
Okay.
And drink that blood, and you turned the animal, which was where we walk one in nature, you made it the unnatural. And so the mindset became the fall. That's the beast mind.
Yeah.
And this is all scripture. And so we are in the time of Noah. The time of Noah shows two things. It shows where the queen told the handmaid, pour that basket out the water. And it was Moses. And so that's Mother Nature. And that today is the wars of men, and social engineering.
Oh, boy.
And then the second war is in the bloodline.
No.
And while mankind wrestle with what bloodline, how to think, how to live, how to eat, how to be, animals are suffering greatly because the house was divided. You have half the house is free, and then you have half the house that stays in bondage in order to show God's strength. But in the meantime, millions and millions and millions of animals are being killed, and a lot of them are being killed not for food, not for clothes, not to build forth a new God or
what are they being killed
but
for?
Just because men are beastly.
No,
in order to give your government God
they just
a
don't.
life.
Oh boy, they're
So
killing them to make money.
And I'm going to go to the queen.
Oh my God,
this is the queen of Egypt, but I'm going to go to the queen here in Cincinnati. That would be Alicia Reese. That would be choices. That would be all your queens, and even the ones I didn't name.
Yeah.
I named as many of them that are outstanding with me above the ones I named. I'm asking women first and foremost, because this is one of the reasons our children are suffering also, that you would consider coming soon, 40 days no meat, 40 days no buying meat. And this will also...
I don't think I could do that. I got to have my bacon for one, and I got to have my hamburger every now and then, too.
And let me tell you about something with your hard-head self. That's why you need your Crown Royal to think, and then you need your blood pressure medicine to heal. 40 days, that's all God asking. And I'm going to show you a miracle.
Okay, hold on a second. Now, have you gone 40 days without meat?
Oh, baby. Let me tell you something. When I left your shore in 1998, I went almost 3-4 years no food. And I know you won't believe it because y'all don't know God. God took me on a spiritual diet where my only food was that word in the Bible.
Well, the last time I saw you, I don't know if that spiritual diet was working.
But, wait a minute. Hold up. You trying to say I'm fat, nigga? Bye, Lincoln. Love you.
She got out quick after that spiritual diet. Okay.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Oh, boy.
The spirit's got a lot of calories in it.
Yes. She wants you to go 40 days and 40 nights without any meat. But I don't think she did. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to ask her about the Hebrew Israelites. Were they still keeping her awake at night, taking money out of her bank account, and doing all the dastardly things that she says the Hebrew Israelites are doing? I don't know. Anyway, let's go to Larry. Hey, hold on, Larry. I got to take a break, and then we'll come back and talk to you right here on the Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion.
Lindsay has looked the traditional Maasai lifestyle centers around their cattle, which constitute their primary source of food. They eat their meat, drink their milk daily, and drink their blood on occasion. How about that? What's up, Ken Anderson? Is it hot out there in Arizona, Ken Anderson? And what the hell are you doing in Arizona? William Kirkland, over 40 years, no meat. He's also down 75 pounds since December 2025 through April 2026. All right, Brother William Kirkland. 40 days and no Crown Royal. Oh, boy. Oh, he's there with his new granddaughter. Okay. Paw Ken.
Congratulations, Mr. Anderson.
Yes. Paw Ken. Vernon Jordan bought vitamin supplements from William Kirkland 40 years ago and is still using them.
Not the same bottle, are you?
No.
Okay.
Take 2 tablespoons of olive oil every day, Lincoln. Oh, man, I'd be dead if I took every advice, everything. Gotta take some garlic and some sour sap or whatever it is. Yeah, sour sop. Oh, boy. Some Comfy lotion. Does bacon count? Yes, that counts. Oh, Netanyahu was not happy with Trump saying he was going to sell Turkey some fighter jets. He said that would destroy the power of balance in the Middle East. He wants Trump to sell them all to him.
You said Netanyahu said that?
Yeah. Yeah. He said if Trump sells jets to Turkey, it would destroy the balance of power. If you take all that stuff, I'll be like a 25-year-old man. Well, I might take it if it'll make me feel 25 again.
So you get that sour sop, huh?
I'll try that sour sop and some honey. Yeah, I'll put some honey in there and take 2 tablespoons for every day.
Diabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
.1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. If sour sop tasted like bacon, then I might try it. Huh?
Maybe you can eat it with your bacon, Mr. Ware. You can chase it with bacon. How about that?
Okay. Unbelievable. Hey, don't forget the 38th Midwest Regional Black Family Reunion returns on August 13th through the 16th. You can join thousands from across the region for a free celebration of black culture, community, empowerment, and family, featuring live entertainment, a career fair, a parade, and more. If you want more details, go to myblackfamilyreunion.org. That's myblackfamilyreunion.org. Go to that website, and you get all the information on the Black Family Reunion that's coming up next month. Larry, how are you?
Fine, Mr. Ware. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Larry. What's on your mind?
Well, the first week of July, where's Ashley Kirkland?
Oh, she will be here Thursday. Ashley Kirkland will be here Thursday. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, you said the first weekend.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'll give him Monday.
Yeah.
But
she will
today
be.
we have to find out.
Ashley Kirkland will be in the studio on Thursday.
Okay. You're all right, guys.
All right. Well, make sure you tune in. Make sure you go to YouTube so you can see her.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got on tape from the news, so I'll see it anyway.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. You're not a stalker, are you, Larry?
No.
Just
I'm
joking.
not that fast.
I was just joking. But anyway, she will be here Thursday. How about that?
Okay, that's great. Now, one other thing, then I'm gone.
Yes.
This thing where Stephen A. Smith said that the black folks supposed to feel like Trump because he had court problems, but yet don't relate to the little black guy that's down there in Texas.
Right. Okay. I didn't hear him say. When did he say that?
That was I guess about a week ago.
Okay.
I think a week or two ago. It hasn't been long when he was saying that.
Okay, I'll look.
What's his name had it on his show?
Sharpton.
Not Sharpton, and also
Tavis Smiley. I doubt whether he had it.
I think that's who it was.
Okay.
Where he made those comments about because Trump had trouble with the courts, he could understand.
We should relate to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But he couldn't relate to the little black guy that stood his ground when he stabbed that kid down there and that kid died.
Yes.
You know. So, but yeah, he had that, and I think that's gonna hurt him with a lot of his viewers.
Yeah.
With that type of comment.
Well, people love sports. They'll probably still tune in to him. They see you to get some sports news. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to root for the Bengals anyway.
Of course. I'm giving up my season tickets this year. I'm giving them up if they don't make the playoffs. I'm out.
Oh, no, I made a bet with a young man that we're going to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, boy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, time is running out. Time is running out for the Bengals and Joe Burrow, let me tell you.
Oh, well, yeah, true that. You got that right. All right, Mr. Ware, you take care. Have a good day.
Larry, take it easy. Appreciate your call.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's Larry. His line is available at 513-749-1230. Yes, Ashley Kirkland will be here on Thursday. Yes, she will be here, the queen of News 5. There's only one queen over there, so she'll be by herself here. There's only one queen over at 5 now. There used to be at least 4 of them there, and they're down to 1. Ashley Kirkland. So we'll check her out. And Larry's been waiting all week for Ashley, it says. Yes. Thirsty Larry. Oh, boy. He said, I got her on tape. Whenever I want to see, I just go to the tape. Unbelievable. All right. 513-749-1230. We'll come back and take more of your calls. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back. It's the Lincoln Ware Show. 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 1230 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new.
Oh, he was talking about D.L. Hughley. Okay. Jabbar says, my coworker is from Senegal. He says that sour sop works good. Okay. I just want to know what's in it, what the ingredients are. The kinder, gentler grandpa. Ken Anderson. The kinder, gentler grandpa. Paw. I took my first, I'll say it when I come back on the air, because then I'll forget to say it if I say it now.
Did you fly down to Georgia?
No, we drove.
Did you drive the Cadillac?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Somebody called in and they said they wanted to know if you drove the Cadillac. I said, Lincoln did not drive the Cadillac down
Yes, I
there.
did. Yes, I did.
Oh, boy. Man, was I wrong. Man, I thought I knew you. You're a stranger to me.
I was going to rent a car.
Yeah.
But the size that I wanted for the holiday weekend, they were charging like $1,000 to rent a car, a SUV, big old SUV. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't paying no $1,000. Y'all crazy. I would have had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bring it back. Yeah, like 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
And they wanted $1,000. I'm like, shoot.
How long did it take you to drive down there?
Took us 6 hours to get to Atlanta, and then we picked Tia up at the airport, and then we went on. So, about 7 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad.
No. 7, 7.5. But we stopped at Buc-ee's. We had that was a half hour. Yeah, I didn't want to put those miles on it, but
I thought for sure you flew first class.
No.
Crown Royal every hour.
Well, by the time, Tia, Maya, Sharon, and everybody, that would have been, I'm just saying, save money by driving, And gas is cheap down there, too.
Really?
Yeah. Gas is cheap. One place that was like $3.22, $3.23.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course, we stopped at Buc-ee's. That was a madhouse. Every gas pump, you had to drive around to find a vacant gas. And they had like 200 gas pumps.
Really? Wow.
It was a bad holiday weekend. Everybody was stopping at Buc-ee's. Everybody was at Buc-ee's. Bill Bellamy did a live at Buc-ee's. I need to check that place out. It's something like you've never seen before. Trust me. On the highway, it's like an oasis.
1230 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. I took my first tap dancing lessons last night. Yeah. I told you I was going to take some tap dancing lessons.
All right, tell us all about it, Mr. Ware.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't balance. I guess old age, you can't balance like you used to. But I had to do some things with one foot, and my balance was like off a little bit. I don't know. But I got through it. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I learned some little steps. I watched the Hines brothers before. Maybe I shouldn't have watched the Hines brothers. I was ready to do all kind of stuff. But the basics, we went over the basics, like slap, tap, slide, yeah. Anyway. But I think I'll be all right by the time my 6 weeks are up. I can join the Hines brothers. Maybe me and Maya can do a Shirley Temple, what was it, Mr. Bojangles tap dance. I kind of doubt that. All right. But yeah, I've always wanted to tap dance for some reason. I do a lot of that, they say, on the Lincoln Ware Show. I tap dance around a lot of stuff. But I got through the first lesson, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I got to practice at home, though. I got to do some practicing at home. I got to get me like a sheet of plywood, a big square of plywood, and do it there. All right, let's go to, who was I going to before the break? I don't know. Let's go to Kathy. Kathy, how are you?
Hey, Lincoln. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Kathy. What's on your mind?
Well, I've got to tell you this because I've been holding it in for some years listening to you.
Okay.
What did you just tell that last caller when he said he made a bet with somebody that the Bengals were going to the Super Bowl?
I said, if they don't, this is my last year. I say that every year, don't I?
And what else did you say after that?
Time is running out. Time is running out for the Bengals. What else did I say?
Okay.
I said time is running out.
I want you to try something Try something new this season.
Like what?
Since you speaking out into the air, try some positivity this season.
Okay.
The season hasn't even started, and you already talking negative.
Well, all I said was time is running out. They need to make the playoffs. Time is running out. Joe Burrow is not getting any younger.
He's not getting any younger, but he's not old.
Not yet. Not yet. But if they keep messing around, you always have to look for injuries. You got to worry about injuries.
But we don't want to start talking about injuries, and the season hasn't even started.
It's a way of life in the NFL. Everybody gets hurt.
Lincoln, come on, try it. Try some positivity this season, please.
Okay. The Bengals
I
will
listen to you
win
every
the
day
Super Bowl.
doing work. And every time you start talking about the Bengals, I have to turn down the radio because I know you get ready to say something negative. And I'm a huge Bengals fan.
Well, I think I'm a bigger Bengal fan than you are because I got season tickets. I spend money. That's what I'm saying. So I can say what I want to say because I'm spending money.
I'm just asking. I'm not telling you what to say. I'm just asking you. Try before the season even starts.
Oh,
you sound like you got more faith in FC than you do the Bengals.
I've been let down so many times by this team. And even when they went to the Super Bowl, they let me down.
They didn't let you down. You know what happened. I just watched the game. I got it recorded.
Oh, God. I don't want to see it anymore because it brings me down. I don't want to see that. And then the big party the Bengals had set up after the Super Bowl, it was like a dud. And everybody was sad. But they had all the food and drinks you could have at this big party, and everybody was sad.
Okay, well, we haven't even started the season. Let's go Bengals.
Okay. Let's go Bengals. Let's go Burrow. Let's go Chase.
Right. Okay, that's all I wanted.
Okay. Thanks for your call. She just wanted me to be a cheerleader. That's all. She wanted me to be a cheerleader. All right, let's see. Let me see. I got a choice to go between Joyce, Al, or Elia. How you doing, Joyce?
Yeah, it's okay, Lincoln. What I would say, what you did show the lady is that you did buy tickets. And that's just like voting. If you vote or you bought tickets, you have a right to criticize.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you put your money where your mouth is. So all the listeners go vote because then you have a right to criticize. Yes. You have a right to inspire. You have a right to ask questions. And you have a right for things to be done right. But the last thing is Doubler called up and told you that Curtis Wells outdid Kevin Aldrich. How could
And I knew better than I heard the show. So he just lied. He protects Donald Trump. He was trying to protect Curtis Wells.
Yeah, and I don't have long, but what I would say is Doubler says he believes in Jesus. Now, that's what he says. Now, I know that he actually admires Donald Trump because he is the biggest con artist of all time, and he is just a crook. And he does like him because he's a criminal, he's a president. But you know what? If he says he believes in Jesus, Jesus never idolized Satan, did he?
No.
No, he didn't. And so I don't see, Doubler, you can't be on both sides of that fence. You can't idolize Satan and then say you believe in Jesus. So you need to get one of them off of your mind. And it seems to be Donald Trump because he's running around rampant in your head, and he's running around doing everything, and you seem to like it. You like that he's taking DEI away from the people. You like it that he's taking health care away, the subsidy that help people, poor people pay for, and medium income people pay for their health care. You like that. You like it that he doesn't care about African-American women or men, and he's fired all these people in the government because you said those save money. What did it save money for?
Well, one thing Twin didn't like is for me to call him the Doubler.
He is the Doubler because he's double-minded and unstable in all his ways. Thank you, Lincoln. I'll call Wednesday. Bye.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. All right, let's go to Al and then Elia. Al, what's up?
Respect, love, and blessings, Lincoln. I just want to mention a couple things. Have you talked about the, let's say, the transfer of wealth that the black community is doing away from, say, the Asian community and what they provide for us, like the hair and the nails and all that other stuff? Have you talked about that?
Well, over the years, I mean, we've been talking about
I'm
the
talking
Asian.
about now.
No, what about now? Bring us up to date.
Well, there's a rumor going out that ever since, the Asian guy killed the guy down south, that the black community is making a conscious effort to transfer that wealth that we've been spending with them to ourselves.
Are they doing it?
Well, yeah, most of us are, especially the ones that know about it and the ones that care, because there was a rumor yesterday going on the internet saying that the Asian community is going to propose a bill with their other bill that what is the Asian hate crime bill?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to add on to that to force the black community to buy from their stores.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Well, I'm only saying it because it is a rumor going on. But if it goes away and then it comes back up as a bill that passes, then we're stuck again.
Okay, now what is this bill going to do again?
Well, from my understanding, it's going to force the black community to patronize the Asian community's stores.
Now, how is that possible that you can force the black community to shop at certain stores? How are they going to do that?
All due respect, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think who told you that? I don't know.
If you punch it up on YouTube, you'll see it. It'll be a number of videos speaking about it. Well, it was yesterday.
Well,
but there was a number of videos.
I wouldn't believe that. That's kind of I wouldn't believe that stuff. It sounds too far fetched.
It's like this. If you look up how the Asian community is reacting towards the black community transferring their wealth to patronize the black community's own stores, then you'll get an understanding.
Okay. Well,
or a better understanding.
Maybe so, but I don't. It all sounds a little like some type of rumors out there. You know how rumors are spread.
That's what I just said. No, that's what I just said. That yes, it is that, but who thinks of something like that to say, to put out there? So we do have to be mindful of it because it could come down the pipe.
All right, I got to run. Thanks for your call, Elijah. As always, you're my final caller. I think you plan it that way.
You'll do what?
I think you plan it. You plan to be the last caller every day on my show, every other day.
Well, that's not true. That's the way it works out. But Lincoln, my fervent prayer is that we wake up from the nightmare. That's all I can really say. Like, I think there's enough evidence on the table or in the air or researchable where we can find out, especially by taking an excursion within ourselves, and we can arrive right on the money of who we are. But until then, we have to accept that we're playing along in a melodrama, and we're sort of guilty for joining in with our enemies.
Okay.
Right?
If that's what you say, if that's what the mighty Yahweh says, then I got to go with it.
Well, that sounds right. That sounds right for starters.
I got to go. Sharpton is knocking at my door. I got to
have a good day.
All right, Elijah. Thanks for your call. That's going to wrap it up for me. I will see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, right here on 1230, The Buzz. I don't know where Al gets his. You're going to force black folks to shop at the Asian stores. And how they going to keep somebody from going to Walmart if they want to go to Walmart or Target? How they going to force us to go.
The first thing that pops up is a YouTube video, but I gotta watch it and figure out where they get this information from. I didn't see a news story. I just saw a YouTube video.
Right. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay, folks, it's Tuesday. Gotta go. No after show. That's the end of the show. There is no more. I'm out. Bye, ya.
Civil rights movement. Everyone who was a